NPCs I'm helping out with a quest. I'll go talk to them, figure out what's going on, help them with it, come back. And then if I have to choose between like telling the truth or like lying about it, either way, it's like the same conclusion happens, and then I just don't see him ever again. So it really doesn't matter at all. Now, if you're like a role player and you want like, I want to improve the world and do good on people, then I guess you could technically think they're still walking around and you've impacted their lives, but you don't ever see them again. And I just got done with a really dumb quest where a lady, they market this as like the dark times post-apocalypse, so people are like rebuilding with like farms and wooden fences and stuff like that, but with some modern infrastructure. There's windmills that, you know, power everything. And I just barely turned the water back on, and this lady has like a bountiful harvest of flour, which is like food is good because, you know, there's not enough of it going around. But it's got stolen, and I go down this whole investigation, and I'm like, oh, well, the son played a card game. And like, you know, I was like, okay, so he lost the card game. He had to pay back the flour. I go to the guy he lost the card game to, who I also was mean to in a prior quest, but it didn't like affect how he talked to me whatsoever. And then he's like, oh yeah, he lost in a card game and he owed me the flour, but he wouldn't steal the flour. I'm like, so he didn't steal the flour? I'm like, oh well, I guess I'll go check the storehouses anyway. I check the storehouses. I find him in a room. He's like, what are you doing in here? He pushes me. I collapse through a building. I have to run out of there. I find him again a second time, and I'm like, why did you push me, man? Why are you attacking me? Where's the flour? He's like, I didn't steal the flour. And then his mom comes back around from behind us and is like, what are you doing here? And I was like, you stole the flour. Just because I don't know what hell's going on anymore. She's like, no, I didn't. And then she's like, well, actually I did. And the whole quest started with her accusing her friend of stealing the flour. Her friend offered to store it in her shack to make it safely because she owed her like half a year's wages. So it's like, if she sells the flour and gets a good payout, I'll finally get my money back. So I have a reason to keep the flour safe. But she thought her friend stole the flour. No, she herself, the owner of the flour originally, stole it herself to not pay the guy who won it in a card game so that he wouldn't sell it back for 3 times the amount. So I don't know why she accused her friend and like ruined a lifelong friendship that she had over something that she knew that she did. And you know how it got resolved? You know how the whole situation resolves? Either tell the guy where the flour is and he gets it, or you pay off the debt yourself, and like you can get like an incredible amount of money in this game. So that's like I don't want to deal with anything. I'm just gonna do that. Or you win a bet that's been going on for years between him and the bartender friend that he has, where he's like hanging out. And the bet is to climb the church that you're in that's being used as like a safe haven and get a flag from on top of it. And you get 5 minutes to do it, and you go climb the flag. You climb up the church, which you have to do for a prior mission anyway, so you know the route. And then you get the flag. I got down. I had like 3 minutes left. It took me like not that long whatsoever. And I handed it to him. He's like, it was like the main like leader's underwear. And there's like a whole weird story about that, how it flew off from a laundry line and got caught in the wind and whatnot. You give it to him. He's like, cool, I won the bet. He's like, so the debt is paid? And he's like, yeah, I'll erase it. Never happened. I'm like, oh, what? What? So a lifelong friendship got ruined over 2 people that trauma bonded over the start of the apocalypse. A son got accused of stealing something that he didn't do. I went in like a whole circle, and it was just a nothing burger of like, oh, I just got a flag and it was fine. And it did, and he paid me on top of it too. He's like, hey, here's a little something extra for winning me that bet. It's like, aren't you trying to get as much money as you can? Why are you paying me? I don't know. I don't know, man. The story in Dying Light 2 sucks. It's fun killing zombies, I'll give it that, but it's bad. Don't even get me started. I peeked ahead to seeing what the main like story's all about because I want the best ending, and I don't care about like looking ahead to see what choices I have to make. And everyone's like, so these people, the peacekeepers who are like holding on to the old world order and trying to like set up military bases and like be protecting people, It's stealing resources from them to like their food and water and whatnot to actually, so they're taking a large tithe, whatever. There's supposed to be no good guys in this storyline, I guess. But the guy who confronts you that is like your contact with the peacekeepers he's cool. He doesn't like immediately try to kill you. He's like, hey, what's up, man? I understand your plight. You need to get somewhere that only I have passage, like only I know the way through. You help me out, you find out some stuff for us, and I'll let you go. And you're like, okay, this guy's reasonable. Why wouldn't I work with this guy? Versus the survivors who immediately try to kill you the first time you show up in the city because you don't have a special wristband that shows you how far along you are into turning into a zombie that goes away when you're in UV light or in sunlight. And once you get one, they're still hostile to you. You do something nice for them. They'll beg you, like, please do something for us. And you do it for them. They're like, I hate you. Why did you do that for me? I don't like you anymore. They use you, and they don't like you, but they need you, and they like you when you do stuff for them. Except they don't. They're bipolar as hell. And I looked in the main tree. You can, like, give parts of territory out to one side or the other. The Peacekeepers, worst ending. You go with them all the way. You side with these people who are nice to you and just want to like protect people and steal a little food and water while they're at it. Worst ending at like both sides die, a whole place gets burnt down, no one lives. It's like bad, incredibly bad. You have to help out the bipolar psychotic psychos to get the good ending. Literally a part of the main quest, if you want to side with the people, is you follow them into a hotel, then they fight you. Because you go there because you're concerned about it. You made a promise to one of the survivors people who's like a leader. Is like, yeah, I'll help you out. You go to the hotel. They fight you when you get there because they think you're a spy. You go down. You almost kill the bodyguard of the main like leader. And you go up and they're aiming a crossbow at you through some bars. And like, we need water. We need water. Hey, will you help us with our water? You just tried to kill me. What do you mean, can I help you with the water? It's like, everyone's going to die in under a month. You need to help us with the water. I looked up an IGN guide and I was like, all right, what happens versus, what do I say here? And I was like, if you say no, you go with the Peacekeepers automatically. If you say yes, you go with the survivors. And I was like, I guess I'll help them with the water.
My.
To be fair, though, in almost every dialogue tree that you have where you can choose between helping someone and not helping someone, you can just tell them just like, screw you, I'm not helping you. You're mean to me. You do get the choice to do it, but you just cuts off the quest early and just complete it. And I want to seize the game, so I'm not going to say no, but I have to endure abuse from everyone that I'm helping to just complete a quest. I'm like, please stop yelling at me. I'm like the most powerful man in the region, and I'm just getting spat on the face, and I just have to take it on the chin just to do the quest.
Can you kill NPCs?
I've accidentally slid into like hideouts on rooftops just because you parkour and it's fun to go fast. And I've accidentally like took their legs out from underneath them in like a safe area, and they get mad at me and I run away. I'm like, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. And then they're fine with it afterwards. There's like main hubs. You can't do anything in there. You just can't pull out your weapons. But
okay.
I don't know. You can't kill NPCs. No. Unfortunately, I'm sure some people would love to go for it.
It just sounded impossible.
And like the younger brother of the lady that points the crossbow at you is like full like hell-bent, like, you're bad, I hate you, why are you here, you're a pilgrim, which is like a marauder, like a mailman basically, but they're a criminal, I don't know. And he is so antagonistic against you, and he does not give you a chance whatsoever, and you just have to like deal with it. And I looked at a decision regarding him in like dialogue, and I immediately saw a Reddit post. It's like, how do I kill this guy? And it's like, well, if you do this decision and this decision, you get to fight him in the main safe place, and he becomes a boss, and you can kill him that way. But then the whole place burns down. So you get to kill him, but everyone else dies with him.
Wow.
I saw that and I was like, oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I'm just filling the time here. No, I want to be nice to these people, but it's just kind of hard to. There's just nothing. There's just nothing you can do to like tell them to chill out.
Yeah.
And be nice to me. They're just so mean all the time. Sorry, my rant's over. I was playing it for like 6 hours. 6-8 hours today I've been playing it, so I just experienced all of that. I'm still in like the beginning area. There's a whole bigger area and a lot more side quests where I'm sure I'll be spit on and smacked around. But I'll get to that when I get to it, I
Something
guess.
to look forward to.
I guess.
I've been playing a bit of Temple of Elemental Evil.
I saw your message you got out.
Yeah.
Good
Finally
job.
made it through. Yeah,
It's like a real game, right? Like you have to.
Yeah.
You have to. There's like if you're stuck, you're stuck, and you got to grind it out.
That was brutal too because there's not much you can do to like improve your status besides leveling up, which ended up making all the difference. You know, being able to drop. Gosh, I can't remember the name of the spell, but the fire spell that I used.
Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray, yeah. And
Nice.
plus, you get 6 uses of it, or no, 4 uses of it, I think, right off the bat. Which
As a
is
sorcerer.
like, yeah, super effective.
It's crazy.
So, yeah, I was able to just use that on the strong NPCs. And then the battle was still super hard. Like half of my guys went down, but nobody was
same
killed
here.
outright. So, yeah.
Yeah, same. Nobody died. Just like a whole bunch of guys unconscious.
Yeah.
I did basically the same thing, only I was dropping like webs and grease everywhere. And then while those guys, everyone was like falling over themselves, I was able to fight the guys because I kind of got swarmed right in the entrance or the exit. So my guys couldn't even really move out from the mouth of the cave. So I just kind of, and the nice thing is in 3.5 rules, you can there's no concentration. You can just drop. I had like I think 3 webs, like boom, 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 all around me.
Yeah, and then it just stays.
Yeah, and it just stays there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it gets better though too, Ben. As you move on, I feel like after the moat house, you kind of level up. It feels like you almost level up faster.
Well, so I went to the next city where they start giving you more quests, and I ended up
the
in
one
like
at the swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that encounter was way too hard for me right off the bat. So I had foolishly erased most of my previous like save points and stuff, but I did have one for before I went there basically.
Oh, okay.
And so I decided, okay, I probably need to level up like one more time before I try to dive into that. Because right in the first encounter, there's like the large toad, but then there's like an enormous one that comes out as well.
Right.
And there's a hag with
doesn't
them.
one of them swallow you if you get? Or
Oh,
tries to swallow?
that didn't happen to me, but it seems like it would. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think at level 4 you can go back and fight that hill giant too, if you wanted to.
That's what I was thinking. I went back to Emeraldy Meadows and I've been killing the zombies or skeletons or whatnot that just show up out of nowhere.
Just pop up everywhere, right?
Yeah, trying to find that hill giant again, and I'll take him out this time.
Yeah.
Him and his bear.
And his bear. That's right. I forgot about the bear.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured I'd be
Bear
able to
with really
take him
bad
this time.
spelling skills, right? Like you can just stealth all around him. He has no idea.
Yeah. No clue. I was panicking because they're coming up on me and I'm just sneaking, but they literally come right up to you and then like you can just
Turn around and walk away.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know.
So
No, it's good. I'm glad
that's
you're
cool
enjoying
though.
it.
Some stuff should be easy.
Yeah, and then eventually you get like with your it's easier with the wizard, but I'm pretty sure the sorcerers can do it too, and the clerics can do it. They can make like you can take a feat to make magic weapons and magic armor and stuff. So
okay.
Kind of cool. You can kind of make some of your own stuff.
I'll have to do that then.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, my ranger is super effective now. Finally got a longbow, and actually, I ran out of arrows with my short bow while I was in the moat house dungeon before the last fight. I was like, oh great, now my ranger is useless. But I had I think they call it a short spear in the game.
Okay.
But you basically have range, and he was really effective with that. He'd come up behind my melee fighters, basically stab, past them, and he's still in safety. And he was hitting way more with that than he was with the short bow anyways. So I was like, oh, actually,
nice.
this is pretty decent for him. And they're the
I had no idea you could do
pre-gens.
that, but that's awesome.
Yeah.
It has range. Like it has reach.
Yeah, exactly. And he's a pre-gen, so I think his strength is actually pretty high as well, which is probably why I think it's a strength-based weapon. I'd have to look. But I realize that the pre-gens are maybe not, next, if I was going to do it again, I would just roll for my characters and try to get better stats, because some of them, their stats aren't even like optimally placed, or they kind of are, but so
I don't even.
No big deal, but
it's still cool. Yeah,
it was a lot to like take on right out of the gate, thinking, I have to make 6 characters.
What are these rules again?
I know. I thought it'd be much easier to just go with the pre-rolls, and it was at the time for sure. So nice. Yeah, it's been pretty fun. I was kind of bummed I had to backtrack, but I'm gonna have to do some random encounters and get to the next level before I try to go to. I can't remember the name of it, but it's that first mission that you get in the new town or whatnot.
I think it's Nelb. Is that the town? Because it's not Verbavonk, right? Verbavonk is the city you start in.
Right.
And then you're in Hamlet.
You're in Hamlet.
Yeah. So that's like the original Gary Gygax adventure was called Hamlet.
Oh, okay.
And it's just the Moat House, and then he wrote the Temple of Elemental Evil after.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the original quest essentially finishes when you get out of the Moat House and you get back to town.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think it was originally in Dragon Magazine as like a freebie, like a throw-in, and then they wrote the Temple of Elemental Evil as a separate, like, thick campaign book.
So I think the temple comes up pretty shortly here.
Yeah.
I think I discover it pretty soon, as far as I understand. So looking forward to that.
I think so. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I remember. I can't remember if I actually ever finished it, but I remember going through it. I don't want to spoil anything. It's cool.
Cool. My fighter's a lot more effective now too with cleave.
Oh, yeah, cleave is crazy. I have it on my paladin. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. What's up, Chris?
What's going on, guys?
Chilling.
Cool.
I rented about a game for 15 minutes. 20 minutes. And I had to get my rage out, but now I'm fine. I'm eating rice.
There was somebody chatting in the YouTube chat while you were going, Bodhi.
Oh yeah? Were they agreeing with me?
I think they were trying to figure out what you were talking about.
Dying Light 2. It's the quest lines and story not the best. It's fun. It's fun to play. Just don't get your hopes up for a thrilling story.
You gentlemen, open the stream and like it, please, while we're running it here.
Way ahead of you, Ben.
Oh, how dare you play a trick on me? How dare you? I feel
like take a breath, dude. Breathe.
No, I'd never get passionate.
Couldn't, man.
Except Firehouse subs and how much it sucks in this game, apparently.
Whoa! Why are you hating on Firehouse subs though?
It is terrible. We're not getting into this again.
Today.
I did it. Oh, I did this whole thing already.
Gosh.
I'm not rehashing.
But the hook and ladder, though, man.
That's what I get, and it sucks.
I haven't had a bad sub in Firehouse subs.
Is there something wrong with the Firehouse subs where you live, maybe? What are they doing over there?
Brief summary. It's wet. Too much going on. Messy. And it's just too much for what you get. Too much money for what you get.
Oh, all right. You just being picky then, man. Order some fucking chicken nuggets and let the grown-ups eat, okay?
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Chicken fingers.
I'm sorry.
I like my sandwiches just bread and meat. That's it.
Too many things on it. It's too much stuff.
God forbid you have to reheat a hot sandwich.
Why are you reheating it? Why did you not?
Because I'm not finishing it. Because it sucks.
Did you give me a Firehouse sub? I look like the girl in Coneheads, just like.
What you do, Bodhi, is you eat the whole thing and then you go take a nap. Because
I tried to get through
wheat belly, and it was so good, but you need a nap.
I tried to get
You're
through one
doing it
half
right.
of a large sandwich. I got maybe two, 3 bites in, and then I physically felt like I couldn't eat it.
Then
So I
order
put
the
in-
regular. Nobody told you to get the large.
pickle
I
first.
didn't order it. I didn't buy it. My dad
then-
got it for dinner. And I was told to go pick it up on my way home from work because it's right there. And I said, I saw the text. I slammed someone's toolbox and I yelled, "No!" to the whole shop. It echoed, and I went to go drive. And I had like 3 bites of it. And I was like, I don't like this whatsoever. Put in a Ziploc bag, and it's still in the fridge.
It's soggy because you waited too long to pick it up.
Yeah.
I'm
Thing
sorry
is,
to say.
you
It's
can't-
not my
yeah.
fault when I leave
Yeah.
work.
It sounds.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Don't
might
you
be a
don't
little
order
bit at fault.
Firehouse
I'm
is not
right
a
at the screen.
Firehouse is not a order ahead or like have it delivered. That you gotta walk in and you gotta make them do it in front of you.
Watch them make it for you, yeah. And then you eat it. Fresh. And you take a nap.
It would be a
And then you
cold
take a nap.
day in hell.
In
I
the
go into
firehouse.
subs
In the
for
firehouse, you
myself.
just-
In the
Oh,
firehouse, you
okay.
just curl up under the table. It's fine. You go in there, you see like 4 or 5 guys.
And
Just
there's no
sleep.
judgment either.
Did I
You
ever
just-
tell you guys how I had to like refund my dad's card using the pin pad in the Firehouse subs? Because he bought it on his company card, and then he
You
wanted
can't return things to Firehouse subs. You can't
He got-
return
he-
a sub.
he
you
okay,
doing?
so he put an order in with the wrong card accidentally, and he wanted to be put on the company card. That's a big no-no. And then he wanted to put it on his actual credit card so he could pay for it. The process involved me finding the receipt, verifying that that was in fact my dad, and then they said, "Okay, you get 30 seconds. We're gonna spin the keypad around to you, and you're gonna have to input all these numbers into it that are like your card
They
number."
made it a
the-
time trial.
They gave me a time trial to get a refund. That
Why
I
did
had
they give
to
you
do.
a time limit?
They say because they know timeout and you have to start over again. I'm like, what? What is
You have
this?
30 seconds. If you
I
want
was
this
at
money
that
back
fire-
on this card.
I was at that Firehouse sub for an hour. I waited 20 minutes for it to be made. Then I had to go check to see the order was right, and then I had to go get a call from my dad, and I had to go fix it.
It kind of feels like you might just have a personal grudge against Firehouse, maybe. And it feels like it's more your dad's
I
fault
have
than
good
anything.
reasons.
I say therapy.
It seems
might be
kind
a
of
good
user
move.
error is involved. as
User
well.
error.
I think
Let me tell you, Ben, there was no user error when I used
I
that
think it's definitely user
pin
error.
pad to get a refund.
Did you get it the first time?
No, I had to do it the second time. Give me a break. I had to input a whole
that's
credit
fair.
card on
That's
a
fair.
numpad.
If you gave me a time limit on a task unannounced, like if I wasn't ready to have a time limit until you went to do it and you were like, okay, you've got 30 seconds to do this, it could be a 10-second task. I'm not gonna make the time. I'm gonna need a second round. I have to warm up to that thought. So I'm on board with you for taking 2 tries. That's fair. It's all the rest of it that I just can't co-sign. I'll give you that part.
It's just a whole thing every time. But hey, now I'm here to play some D&D, you know? Go travel along the road, get ambushed like 3 times by some weird spore monsters. Watch Kevin run away to go take a
shoot.
leak.
I thought we were doing Vampire the Masquerade. Hang on,
I would play
gotta-
Vampire the Masquerade.
Do something to help Kevin with his UTI.
I've never played that one before, but it's supposed to be really like a lot of fun.
Funny thing is,
Vampire
Dimension 20.
the tabletop game, Chris?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's great. I
It's
really
fun. You
enjoy it.
have to kind of embrace player versus player a little bit, though, in my opinion.
yeah.
To
Well, I
get
mean, I
the
feel like
true
if it's
nature of the game.
yeah, but I mean, like if that's what it's made to do, like if it's built, if that's what the world is, then you know that getting into it, you know.
The Dimension 20 just started a new season where they are playing in Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh, cool.
And it's the core crew
Oh.
as well.
I saw that they had started a new season. I saw a new episode came out. I didn't realize that they were using that system. That's cool.
How do they handle like scheming against each other, or is that not really?
I don't
part of
think
it,
that's
or-
come up yet. I don't know if
Okay.
it will come up. Is that like a part of like the rules?
It's kind of a big part of the spirit of the game, at least as far as how I learned it.
Well,
it gets a little frustrating too.
The-
because
the
of
premise-
That, it can.
the premise is that they have to establish vampiric dominion in a small town in Oregon with a population of like 14,000 people, and they used to be in San Francisco.
Oh, that's cool.
So they have reasons, they're forced to work together. So I don't know if exactly it would come up, but there are two characters that are good. They're like superheroes because of their vampiric abilities, and I don't know how that will clash with the rest of the people who are just like full on like vampires. Let me tell you, Chris, from what I've seen so far, the people that aren't superheroes, oh man, they are they're not classic good guys. They are self-serving, I would say the least.
Okay.
And it is entertaining.
I haven't seen anything from that one yet, but it'll be interesting. I will say this as far as the conniving against other players and stuff. Ben, in one of the earlier seasons of Dimension 20, they played what was basically sort of like a kind of like a parody, not a parody, but like a inspired by like Lord of the Rings kind of thing, where they basically played all of the villains.
Yes. I know what you're talking
After
about.
the ring was destroyed, so this massive power vacuum, and they were all like sort of like played like leaders of these different factions of it. The whole thing was built to become a massive like PvP battle royale in the end. These were all like unredeemably evil characters that all were vying for power in this position, and it absolutely ended with them defeating the enemies with the power of friendship. So it's kind of unpredictable. Spoiler alert, by the way.
Isn't that free on YouTube? Isn't that one of the free ones?
I think it is.
So early on.
Yeah, it was like their first like mini campaign because it's only like 4 episodes. It's got Matt Mercer in it, and he plays
Ottaway.
Yeah, if you know Ottaway is in there, and I can't remember who else.
Erika Ishii.
Is Erika in that one? Yeah.
Yeah,
Amy Vorpahl is in it.
Amy Vorpahl is the other one.
And
Reika.
Reika. Yeah.
Who was new, I think, to D&D.
I think so too. But Reika is also like, honestly, Reika Shankar is one of the funniest human beings on the planet right now. So. But yeah, no, it's a great like campaign. It's a great season.
Oh, there's also Mike Trapp.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's the monster guy.
Yeah, he's
like
the
ranger.
He's a ranger, and he's like a part of the faction. He's like a beast.
Yeah, he's like a beastmaster ranger, but he's got that weird like mutant little creature pet.
It's like
thing.
an aberration of like the void or some crazy stuff.
Yeah,
like an eldritch creature that shouldn't exist.
Yeah, it's like tied to like night. It's like a physical form of nightmares or something weird thing like that.
What was its name?
I can't remember. God, I gotta rewatch that one. That was a
crazy name that they just shortened. I can't remember. That was so long. I watched that. I think. I don't know. That was so long ago. Good campaign though. Maybe I should rewatch it.
Yeah.
I probably won't.
Yeah, like I said, it's probably one of my favorite of the Dimension 20 campaigns. That one in the first season of Crown of Candy. Because Crown of Candy was so good.
I get the urge sometimes to go watch Crown of Candy, but I don't necessarily have the time anymore to go watch D&D as much.
Yeah, the same problem.
I could listen to it, but that would be weird listening to a Dimension 20 episode because there's a lot of physical bits that go on.
Yeah,
and there's also battle maps too.
Yeah, like I could probably listen to some of the older seasons because I've watched the ones I've like watched at least once, or a couple of times. I could probably go back and just listen to them because like I know kind of what's going on. I know what the characters look like and stuff, but. Because that's one thing I like. I like when they put up the little animated pictures of the character. Every time they meet a new NPC, they put up a little animated picture of them, and it kind of helps you to engage in the world. Especially when it's something like Crown of Candy, where the NPC is a personified T-bone steak guard, or something like that, or it's
Or
a broccoli
glass
priest.
bottle of milk.
Yes, exactly. It's a weird season.
I would say for any season you could watch and like understand the visuals of it without seeing a visual, it would be Crown of Candy, because you just have to imagine something as food.
Yeah. It's almost better to have those visuals though, because they'll put them up again, like if you don't meet with you don't see an NPC for a little while and then you run into them again, and they'll put it back up, and you kind of like, because it's such a good story and it's such a well like played out campaign and everything, and there's so much that happens in it that it's like you get so enthralled in it, and then that picture pops up and you're like, oh, that's right, these people are fucking produce.
They're food.
Yeah. That guy's like what is he? He's like a God, I can't even remember.
I have no idea who you're talking about, man. Could be anybody. There's ciabatta. There's rock candy.
Yeah,
licorice.
There's the rock candy one. There's the I know like the lady who's like the stand-in for like the Pope sort of thing, was like broccoli. It was like a broccoli Pope.
Something like
there
that.
was a yeah, and there was the milk lady, and the king's friend was like a slice of cake.
Yeah,
just a slice of cake with was
his name cake related at all?
I can't remember, to be honest. I remember them because I remember they obsessed over his pants. It became canonical that he had fantastic pants because he was like a cake slice with legs and like a rapier.
And for your information, Ben, everybody else is like mostly like a human form, just like they're a piece of food. This guy was just a slice of cake with legs.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, and here's the thing, all of this sounds ridiculous, but there was like Game of Thrones level intrigue and political like betrayals and all kinds of stuff going on top of that visual. So it was interesting, to say the least.
The amount of stress that they were put up on the players. I remember one, Zach Oyama was like, after like a particular episode, he's like, yeah, I had to go de-stress afterwards and medicate, he said in quotation marks. It got him. It drove him to that point of crazy stuff happening.
Got like, oh man. Lou Wilson went through the ringer in that season, man.
Oh, he did.
He went through. They tortured that guy and his character, but man, he played it so well. It was good. It was good. It was a good season.
What's up, Joel?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, buddy.
Rice. I said what I said. Rice.
You guys remember what's happening in the game?
We're going east.
We're heading east, yes.
We got a little path in front of us.
We're doing Oregon Trail, part 4.
From what I remember, we're hunting down Silverado, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
It makes it sound like we're trying to kill him, but yes, we are looking for him.
We're seeking Silverado.
And we're not going that far east. We're going south, more like. But
and Durian died of dysentery.
I think I would live. I think I'd be the only one that would.
Yeah,
live.
no, that's true. You would.
All of the rest of you guys, you're gone.
Yeah, Peter died of dysentery.
Oh,
I'm like,
first
ate a bad sub.
Yeah.
Durian's like, I recognize this feeling. It's the bad feeling again. Oh, it'll pass.
Durian has weirdly developed a dysentery vaccine in his own bloodline.
His blood is valuable. It's like an all-cure elixir.
The elixir of life. He's actually immortal. He doesn't know it yet. He's been wandering the world for thousands of years, but he's just like, eh.
It's been like 100 years. He'd be like, man, this week is really long.
It's like, everybody dies really quick. That's weird. Oh, well.
That guy I saw who was like a teenager is like 70. I don't know how that happened. Must have been like a wizard that was evil. Some curse. That'd be alright.
Yeah, but anyway, going for Silverado, and then we also we got
we have Silverado and his guys, so we're moving out with a group.
Yes,
he's going to a station where he was ordered to go. We are accompanying him underneath like a pseudo contract. We didn't sign anything, but we said we would. And
we're talking about maybe trying to, if we run into any like base of operations or anything, maybe try to win some favor with the ATK and whatnot, while
flip some people
while what's his name is indisposed.
That's not a bad idea, right?
Yeah, I remember us talking about like that, like not like it being the primary focus, but if we have an opportunity to do a little PR on the way.
Yeah. We're doing a PR campaign.
In Dungeons and Dragons, what you do is to create a fantasized universe of the mind in which expediency to achieve your goal is more important than any kind of moral frame of reference to your actions.
So we have a wizard now teaching the children of his magical studies.
That's kind of far out. Mazes and monsters is a far out game. Swords, poison, spells, battles, maiming, killing.
Hey, it's all imagination.
Is it?
This is the Heroes Era.
Welcome to the Heroes Era. I'm your Dungeon Master, Ben, and we are playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons. This is session 46. Wow. Of our fourth campaign together. And joining me, I have Bodhi as Durian.
Tough orc. Leaving this mess behind us. We'll come back to it later.
And Chris as Edward.
Only the fourth campaign if you don't count the one that Ben killed us in session 3.
The Lost campaign.
Joel as Peter.
Playing sorcerer and your friend in the dark.
And Jason as Desperado.
Hey, Desperado, Divine Soul Paladin. He's looking for his brother Silverado. Hopefully, find him with his brain intact.
And tonight we're telling a story, but we do not yet know how it will go. The players, the Dungeon Master, the dice. All of these will have a hand in how the game unfolds. This is the Heroes Era.
Pew, 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 pew.
Did I read that cue correctly? Was that? I felt like it was leading me in. Okay, good.
We have some session recaps.
No notes.
Not for the last several games, but those might be available at some time. Yes, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, those things, and we'll get the game underway here.
Yes.
Ooh.
We left off last session. You guys met Commander Krim, who kind of stole your glory a little bit.
Yeah,
a lot of it.
You know.
We gave it to him.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we were smart to just relinquish.
We didn't have to fight that battle, really.
Yeah. You've heard
if
different
we're
things
honest,
about.
we weren't going to just stay there and defend that place for the rest of our careers.
It's doomed. It's a doomed area.
So you left with Kevin Hawkins, your dear friend, who somehow is typically missing when it comes time to fight, but he had somewhat redeemed himself by decapitating a giant during battle.
Yeah, he did.
So he kind of started to pull his own weight there. And he has a number of ATK troops with him as well. Commander Krim and the 1st Platoon took over Yostrin's Weavery after you all liberated it from orc and giant control and defended it from attacks by drow and other giants as well. You were able to some extent hide the lockstone that imbues you with the power of that magical source. Of course, Yostrin's Weavery being a place of ancient magic that Girabolsh had taken from Faerun in ages past. And so there is intrinsic magic in that location. And Peter maybe hid the altar room with a magical wall that became like any other wall.
I was gonna say, technically, after concentration is over, it's just a wall.
Absolutely.
It's not his anymore.
There's no way to detect magic there. It's just a solid wall of stone.
You deceived Commander Krim, telling him that you had no idea where the realm stone, where the altar, the lock stone were. Fair enough. And you have endeavored to seek out Silverado, who you met up with earlier in the game, in the Feywild. He didn't seem to be himself, but you did show him his own diary, and that seemed to kind of jostle his mind, bring him back to some degree, remind him of who he was. And now you've heard that Silverado is at the Face of Sorrow Theater within the ruined city of Nimnai-Allah. And you have left Yostrin's Weavery with the ATK and Commander Kevin Hawkins. And journeying together, Commander Hawkins asked you to look into something, but you have other priorities at this moment. And so as the group of you travel together, again, I would ask you guys to perhaps you can look at the map. You guys should be on the map page. And do you intend to... I thought I had made a marking for the fortress on the sea. But
would it just be 21? Because it's like right off the coast of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just next to there on the shore. But where do you guys plan to go? The ATK with Commander Hawkins are going to what is marked as 4 on your map to Station 12, ATK Station 12.
Well, I think we're for sure going to stop by the temple at the very least. Say hello, maybe restock if we want to. And then if it's dark out, we'll stay the night and then head out in the morning. But we're not exactly on a time crunch, I don't think. But we probably shouldn't spend too long.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
The port at Station 4 was like under attack too, right? By something.
You've heard tale of many undead in the region, and then the people there kind of becoming strange and in some ways feeding their own kind to the undead. Mostly rumors at this point is what you have heard.
I think we mentioned basically going to the theater and then carrying on to that. Is it Station 12? Is that where Kevin was going?
That is where
he's almost going to meet him there. Yeah. Maybe I'm dreaming that, but I thought that was what we were saying.
That seems accurate.
I think that's what would happen. He would just go on without us, and we stand by the theater. Yeah,
we'll go and rescue him.
So we can have you guys stop in at the fortress along the coast. Travel is uneventful. You move mostly in the large group with the ATK soldiers. So you move along the tree line through the ruins of the city, staying away from the main road where you had seen giants making use of that thoroughfare. And perhaps because there are so many of you, you do not encounter any real difficulty. Maybe the strayed zombie or skeleton here or there, but there are plenty of you and soldiers with you, and you would cut them down easily enough. And so when you come to the fortress, what do you have in mind? What would you like to take care of? Any provisions you would like to get? People you'd like to speak with? You can do so.
We have some money. At least I do. Durian's gonna go and find his adopted son Richard.
Yes.
see where he's at, what he's doing. Pop in and say hello.
Deathida
Richard
is watching Richard, of course.
Richard.
And they're both happy that you've made it back and alive, contrary to what you had expected and what you had expressed to Richard.
All right, Richard. I'm sorry for being a poor father that's always gone on a mission, and I would love to take you with, but I feel like it would be a pretty bad idea to just put you in some danger. For instance, we were just besieged at this factory essentially, and we killed like 10 giants and like a couple waves of orcs and fended off some stealthy drow. So it's been pretty eventful. Oh, there's also the whole weird mind place thing we went with a bunch of tentacles. I almost got my brain ate. That was fun. Desperado died. We had to help him out. We met a god. So that was
Dorian, this is fascinating, says Deathida. I think you're scaring little Richard, but then also, have you thought any more about my proposition that you might go and find Silverado for me?
We're currently we're gonna head down south with Kevin and his attaché, and that's the plan. We're gonna try and see what we can do for him.
Okay.
Help him out.
And Kevin and his soldiers were on a bit of a time crunch, as he had been ordered by Commander Krim to get to Station 12 as soon as possible. So they would have continued south as you stopped in at the Fortress by the Sea.
So yeah, we'll help him out there. We'll go find Silverado. All good things.
I would like to come with you.
To go find Silverado?
Yes.
Boy, I kind of take Deathida. I whisper to her, it's like, look, we keep doing this where we keep switching out who's taking care of Richard. He's gonna get abandonment issues. You're like the second mother figure he's had so far. And his old dad died, and I've left multiple times, and without the promise I'll be back alive.
No, I don't think that we should leave Richard. We'll bring him with us. I'll watch after him.
I'll bring it up with the rest of the group.
Okay.
If you're
I don't
confident,
want to impose.
If you're confident, you can look after him.
Silverado's supposed to be at the theater, right? I mean, what could go wrong? What's the
There's
worst thing that could happen?
Don't say that.
There's Faye there. That's the worst thing you could have said. There's Faye stuff there. I remember.
Well, yes.
It's like he's occupied.
There are the docks nearby.
They're full of zombies. And people sacrificing people to the zombies. So it's bad all around. I mean, there's
full of zombies.
There's Station 12 where Kevin's going, but they may not like Kevin there. I don't know. It's not too far.
Well,
I'm just saying
Station 12 would be safer. I just would really like to see Silverado. But if you think it'd be better for me and little Richard, then perhaps our best place is here.
Can you fight? You got fighting prowess? Got spells or something?
I've swung a hammer and used a dagger in my day.
Right.
But I would leave the fighting to the group of you, of course.
All right. Well, I'll go bring it up with the others. I'm confident they'll give a positive answer in some way, shape, or form. I'm gonna go let them know right now. I'm gonna go pat Richard on the head and go find the others.
Okay.
Guys, my Deathida, who is the new mother figure for now, wants to come with my child down south to go meet Silverado. How do you feel about that? This is the general, gut reaction, gut check.
I don't have a problem with that. I mean, that's not really her home. She's, and she knows Silverado even. She knows.
That's right. That's right. She does know him.
It actually seems like that might be quite helpful.
Yes. Okay, I'll tell her yes. and so we can get the show on the road.
I mean, the closer you are to danger, the further you are from harm.
I don't feel like that's true, but you are more wise, so I'm gonna take your word for it. And I'll go let Deathita know that she can tag along.
That's wonderful. Just give me until the morning, and I will pack up all of my goods. I'll pack up my shop, and we will go.
Okay, we'll have a layover then.
Ben, would I be able to buy some magic arrows?
Yes.
My Google search says they're about 25 gold pieces each. Does that sound?
Very good.
I might buy like I've got gold to blow. I might buy 12. That's 300 gold pieces.
Very nice.
Is there anything I would? I don't think so. How's the healing potion market looking these days, Ben? Because I know their prices fluctuate. Am I getting price gouged at the stand, or are they giving me a deal?
You can buy healing potions at market price.
Yeah, it's just what is their market price? I say as I go to Google.
The average cost of healing potions is good here. 50 for a potion of healing. I think, what is it, 250 for the next step up? Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I don't know, man. These merchants in this town, I tell you, they'll throw whatever they want at me.
I don't know. We're looking at 50 for a potion of healing, 150 for greater, 500 for superior.
I'll take that. I'll get some normal healing potions. I'll get like 3, I think.
And then remember too, guys, if you have spells that require components that have a price tag on them, keep in mind if those are consumed by the spell or not. Those are required to cast those spells. They're not covered by your focus or whatever components you have. So
would I be able to get a diamond that is worth approximately 300 gold pieces?
Yes,
Deathita's here.
Actually, Deathita is a gem
yeah, she is
vendor
dealer.
Dealer. Yeah, thank you. And she'll sell you one at half price.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Nice.
How do you feel, Ben? How do we feel about crafting spell scrolls?
How do we feel about it?
I support it.
Like, what are the rules that we're playing by? Like half price?
We have the house rules as far as crafting goes. So go on the Discord and the D&D rules variations.
Okay.
I think we have it there. Sorry, I don't have that.
It's probably in here somewhere. Spell scrolls.
Yeah, and then if you go up higher, there's crafting magic items. Basically, if you look below that, it says that time and cost is halved for a consumable item. So it does take a pretty good chunk of time, at least a few days for like a common spell scroll. You can certainly, begin crafting that too, and do it when you guys rest. Work on it over time.
That was my intention. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If there's nothing else, I would have the night.
I might just make the rounds on the wall, Ben. Just talking to soldiers that we might have spoken with before. Just telling them. Just try to lift the spirits, let them know that they're not alone in the region, and that they have people like us out there fighting on their side.
Sure. And you hear rumors that they intend to settle in Hagskold Hills and make a more permanent settlement there.
Is that where the dragon was?
It is. Yes,
Right on.
where you guys encountered the treant. Excuse me, the treants.
Are they aware of the tree folk that reside there?
The soldiers that you mentioned, the sentient trees too, basically have the attitude that they're not in charge of what will happen. They're merely soldiers.
Right on. That would probably be. So they're going to abandon this post and move inward and settle?
They will keep this post, but they will endeavor to build a larger settlement for the refugees within the more defensible hills. And Mikhail is in charge of this project.
I might go talk to him if after speaking with these soldiers.
Sure. He can be found at the Temple of the Moon. He greets you warmly. Happy to see you. Glad that you've returned.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. I was just speaking with some of the men on the wall, and they mentioned that you're looking to settle inland, the region, the domain the dragon was holding on to.
That's right. We're running out of room here on the coast, so we're looking for somewhere safe to expand to. And because of the presence of the dragon, those other evils like giants and fey creatures have not yet settled there.
But have you thought of the tree folk that reside in the forests? You know, they could be allies.
Ah, yes. Well, I certainly have respect for them and their wishes, but we really need to expand. Do you have any insight about them?
I mean, we've come across them, and I mean, they have basically laid claim to that area. It would appear that they've been there quite some time. I'm just saying that they may cause some difficulty, and I would advise against bringing them harm.
I see. Well, I will take it under advisement, but
I mean, and agreements may be made that there may be of mutual benefit to you and them being in the same region. But
right, that is something to
I
consider.
do believe they could be allies.
I'm sure they would not take kindly to us cutting down their brethren, so I'll discuss this with Tella. Certainly there's enough refuse in the ruined city that we might be able to scavenge for building supplies rather than cut down the living trees.
True. And I'm sure there is stone that can be worked and leveraged to make more formidable fortifications.
Yes, we were hoping to build outside of what was Rave's lair and use the caves there to our advantage.
Yeah, that could be beneficial, but be mindful of the kobolds that resided there. We dispatched of some of them, but they were still around. They basically were scared off once Rave fell.
Right. Well, that is good advice, and Gothak will be leaving soon with a number of our men, so in some sense I'll be in charge of this project, so I do appreciate all the intelligence that you can provide.
You're welcome. And one last thing I would mention is that there are hags in the region. We've run into at least 2, I believe.
Yes, Tella has warned me, and that is something that we'll have to deal with for sure.
Because they don't work. There's never just one. If my memory serves him from what we've learned. Anyways, yeah, that's all I can say. I can't tell you where and where not to settle, and I can't. I can only give you advice based on what my friends and I are encountering on the roads. But you have to live too. I gotta understand that.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'll leave him be, and I'll just keep walking around the walls and.
Okay. The protection that Lunar provides this place keeps it very calm most of the time, and so the night passes without anything, any danger.
Was there any other talk of like there was like a shadow that came down from the northern region that they were protected by? But has there been any talk of that happening since we've left? It was when the music was playing, I think, from the amphitheater.
Right. I think you've been gone 1 or 2 days at the most, right? Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't too long.
Yeah,
it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened since, but you do hear, the faint haunting melodies of the organ being played in the distance.
It's been 2 days. It's been a long 2 days.
Yeah, I think it.
We've just done a
I think
lot
you
of
guys only
fighting.
stayed there one night, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, we got there. Yeah, we got there. We fought. We rested. We got up, and Krim showed up, and we left.
Yeah.
This is true.
Wow, really? 1 day? Aren't we efficient?
Yeah,
We just rolled in, took the place over, and
We
left.
don't linger, Bodhi. We don't linger.
just knew when to show up, man.
Is there anything else you guys want to take care of here?
Ben, I'm
Yes.
going to pick up materials to craft 5 uncommon scrolls.
Okay.
That'll burn up all of my remaining gold.
Okay.
Oh God, Peter's penniless.
Sounds good.
Everyone, watch your wallets.
I mean, I am penniless, but that also means that we might have, 5 third-level spells when we need them.
Also, to confirm, Commander Hawkins did not accept the gold from you that you wanted to pay out to the family of the soldier that you burned alive.
Are you sure? Because it was quite a lot.
I think you offered 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
I recall he asked you to hold on to that, and
Yeah.
it was an accident as far as he was concerned after the other things that transpired.
In that case, that changes my options a bit.
This guy got cleared of blame.
Certainly the ATK provides a nice pension, for the families of the fallen.
Some life insurance.
One would hope.
Same plan then, Ben.
Okay.
It just means I have some extra gold
Okay,
in
very
my
good.
pockets. But yeah.
Okay.
I'll put Richard on my shoulders and we'll head out.
Sure. The next morning comes. Deathida has, sorry. I think I was, I think I was playing Deathida as Lady Leadspine, wasn't I? For some of that.
Durian has got his
What a
head
flub.
hit pretty hard, so I don't think he'd notice. Durian's had a rough few days.
Oh gosh, sorry guys, it's been 2 weeks. My head isn't in the game well enough. Okay, so Lady Leadspine has been taking care of Little Richard, and she stayed here with Little Richard.
Okay.
Right.
I wasn't sure if she left already or not because she was planning
yeah, I'm
to.
sorry. So that's why you were saying that Deathit is the new mother.
New mother figure.
I'm sorry, that totally went over my head. Okay, yeah. So Little Richard doesn't need to come. Deathit wants to accompany you. Lady Leadspine is happy to stay here or travel with you.
I would prefer if I didn't bring my son to a zombie-infested port town or a horrific theater filled with fey creatures, or leave him alone in a unknown military encampment.
Sure, you know the people here. You know that it's relatively safe. And
It's
Lady
basically
Let's
his
Fine,
home now.
she's
He
okay
lives
with
here.
staying here for a while as well. So, okay, sorry about that. So we'll continue under that understanding. My bad. And you guys will set out. No little Richard on your shoulders.
Nope.
Thought he was
Deathada
up there.
has hired a couple of heavies to accompany her and pull the cart that holds her goods.
Like people?
Yeah, one's a half orc, one's a man.
Oh, they're not mules, so they'll maybe live.
They say we'll do all right.
I hope.
And the group of you head out, and you're looking for the Face of Sorrow Theater. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll be on my my magic steed again, Ben. Still.
Okay. In what order do you head out?
I think I'll be next to the cart, helping take turns pulling it to relieve the one of the guys that are pulling it. So if something bad were to happen, they would have the strength to run.
I'll kind of stay ahead, like stay in front of the caravan. Periodically, I'll kind of circle back and just look behind us, and then move up ahead. He moves pretty quick, so I can kind of like just keeping an eye.
Okay. And Edward and Peter, do you see yourselves traveling next to the cart?
Probably be in the cart if anything, Ben. Trying to take
Figured
some
as
cover.
much.
Yeah. Last thing I want is I've had some experience with archers before.
At least you don't weigh anything, you know?
Edward will be going back and forth sort of between walking alongside the cart, stealthing ahead to, inspect the, path ahead, and if need be, using my Cape of the Bat to become a bat and get a bat's eye view of our area. If
I
need
see.
be.
Okay. So you know that there's an expanse of snowy plains between the area of the city that you're in and that area that is settled around the Face of Sorrow Theater. And so as you leave the rubble, cart in tow, there's a path to follow. And Edward, as you venture forward, Desperado, you have made your rounds and have come back to the cart momentarily. Edward, you see ahead a massive wolf with fur the same color as the snow has made a kill and is feasting there just off the side of the path that you all are on.
Okay. Does it look like can I tell what it killed? What's it eating?
A kobold.
Okay. Good dog.
Yeah. Do I see any other creatures around? Any other wolves or kobolds?
Make a perception check for me, please.
Okay. Can I sniff them out a little bit so that I can do that with advantage?
Oh, sure.
All right. Oh shoot! Where's my character sheet? Sorry, I apparently closed my character sheet on accident. I'm relaunching it. There we go. Perception. Oh my goodness, why is this thing going so slow? There it is. Okay. All right, that ain't bad.
And your eyes scan the tree line, and at first you see nothing until you pick up a the strong scent of wolves, and it seems to be blowing in from the right of you where the tree line is. You see then the glint of the eyes of 2 more wolves waiting within the trees.
All right. I will fall back and just let the rest of the gang know what I saw.
Okay.
So, a wolf feeding just up above here, and a few more right on the outskirts, kind of watching the path. I think maybe we should cheat out a little bit, sort of give them a wide berth. We don't want to interrupt dinner.
Wait, is it worth talking to them? I could go talk to them.
Can you?
We can
Sure
certainly
can.
try if you'd like.
Weird, but all right. I don't know how any of your stuff works, but go for it.
Yeah. I'll dismount my my steed, and he might just like walk with the cart, and I'll approach. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals, Ben.
Okay.
Chat there. So to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration, knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but blah blah blah. Can talk to, yeah. And I'll approach, take my hat off. No weapons drawn. Just kind of have my shield on my arm, but that's just how I carry it. It's just there, like not like this, but just like at my side.
And
I'll approach slowly and cautiously.
okay.
Kind of like just putting a hand up and say, "Hey friends, anyone that takes down kobolds is friend of ours. We fought too many to count. Can you what other beasts or creatures have you come across in your travels in this region?"
The wolf snarls and stands. You see that it is massive, as large as your steed itself. And its jaw opens and it says to you, "This is our meal." Out loud, in common, it speaks to you.
Oh, by all means, friend. It's your kill is your prize. My companions and I merely are working our way towards a settlement to the south to help against some of the dead. That there's word of dead men walking that we are plaguing these lands, and as they have been in the north, we're merely working to cleanse and return the natural order of things.
I think I like it better this way. There's more game now that Rave is gone.
I have no qualms there. This is your land. We are merely just passing through. We mean no harm to you or your pack.
Will you make an insight check for me, Desperado?
Yeah, sure. Make sure my advantage is off. Yep. Okay, cool. Here we go. Boom.
It might work to your advantage to mention your hand in slaying Rave.
Aye. You mentioned the great white worm. It was my friends and I who brought the beast down to remove his reign from these lands and allow those that call it home to reclaim their homes. I applaud you in taking down his minions. They had many more like this, just kind of gesturing to his meal in his domain that we also slew.
The wolf snorts. I don't care much for kobold, but meat is meat. If what you say is true, then we are friends. The wolf pulls the kobold that it has been eating to the edge of the wood where the other wolves await, and they all begin to just ravage the corpse as a meal.
I'll give a very deep bow, kind of sweeping my hat across the ground, and then I'll just and I'll beckon my friends to come forward, to carry on forward, and okay. I'll walk slowly back and remount my friend Red.
Okay. Did we hear the wolves speaking common, or we were too far away?
I imagine the rest of you hung back while Desperado approached. Perhaps you heard its voice carry. Sure.
Weird. This world is crazy. Seen too much stuff already. I'm just gonna remember that for later, in case I see any large wolves that might want to eat me. Apparently, they can be reasoned with.
Did I surprise you, my friend Durian?
Kind of. I don't know. You could talk to animals, but I'm not too shocked. It seems like a thing that you would do.
Really, I just haven't had the opportunity, but you know.
Well, let's keep going.
I like it that I can surprise you, my friend. It helps prove my value to our group.
Your hand comes off. You talk to animals. Sure, why not?
And you continue, and the other two wolves seem to keep pace with you for a short distance before wandering off. Perhaps tale of yours slaying Rave is enough to keep them at bay.
As we are, Ben, I'll just give them like a tip of my hat as we kind of like our troop. If I see them kind of curl back, just as a parting salute.
Very good.
There's enough enemies in this place, my friends. It's when you can make friends, it's a good choice, in my opinion.
You cleared the tundra and returned to the ruins of the city, and after a short distance, you're sure that you've read your map correctly, and the Face of Sorrow Theater should be standing before you. Instead, there's a pit.
Durian does that thing where he has the map in front of his face, and there's like a perfect illustration of what it looks like, and he lowers it. It's just a pit right in front of him. It's like, that's not supposed to be there. He's gonna lean over and look down.
Dathada says, "Where is it?"
I guess it's in the floor. There's a pit here. Maybe it fell down.
I've been here. It's a massive auditorium.
How big is this pit? Because I imagine it was like big enough to swallow a shack, but if it's like a huge, like full-on theater.
It is. It's large for a theater. It would be small for like a concert auditorium. A couple of 100 feet in width. And the rubble of the ruined city surrounds you here. Burnt and broken buildings and the streets strewn with wreckage. And then there is the pit. It seems to be clear of debris. And it certainly seems to stand out from the rest of the city here.
And I'm gonna dismount again. I think I'd like to almost like just go around the perimeter looking for tracks or like remnants or some sign of what may have happened or what was here before or what might have caused what we're seeing.
Okay. Make a survival check for me, please.
Sure, yeah.
And while he's doing that, is it like a pit as in there's a bottom, or is it just like, is it dark and we can't see the bottom of this hole?
Desperado, I'll get right back to you with that question, Durian. You see a well-worn path and in fact, it leads to nearby the pit, and then you see that there are many patterns of foot traffic here, as though there were several ways into the auditorium, not just a single entrance. It is hard to find specific trails here, as it seems as though gatherings of people have kind of trampled the ground here in that respect. Durian, make for me a perception check, please.
Just kind of peering
as you analyze the pit. Sure.
Got my peepers open. Let's give it a go. Pretty good.
And it seems to be intentionally squared and rounded, the borders along the pit, as though the foundation of a massive facility has been pulled out of the ground. Basement, foundation below it, and the building with it.
But there is a dirt floor eventually.
Yes, compressed dirt and rock looks natural, but very even and flat, as though there was a basement or some kind of subterranean chamber built over it. Yeah.
Durian scratches his chin.
I'm gonna look up, Ben, in the sky.
A good thought. You see the floating mountain in the distance. No sign of the theater.
Someone stole the building, like all of it. It's gone.
Edward, will you do me a favor, please, and make a history check?
Yes. History, you said?
Yes, please. And history with Edward has been a strange thing because he comes from times
So
long ago.
Ooh,
Indeed.
that's pretty good. It's pretty good.
You know that the Face of Sorrow Theater was taken from Toril in ages past. It's an ancient source, one of the best kept, best maintained. It has undergone changes through its history on Gira, operated by a variety of thespians, always in service of entertaining the Eladrin, the high-born elves of Nimnaya Law. And it did exist during your time.
Yes, I remember this place. There was a theater here. The seasonal elves, the Eladrin used to perform. This is sort of their playhouse, as it were. Yeah, it was right here in this where this crater is. I wonder if if they've sort of packed up and moved their production elsewhere. It would seem.
Are the Eladrin nice people? Because so far, much of the stuff in the Feywild has been horrible.
You know how elves and whatnot usually tend to be very in tune with nature and sort of.
Yeah.
Well, the Eladrin sort of take that to an extreme level. So, as far as how their attitude comes off, it quite literally depends on the seasons. Catch them in the summer, they're quite warm, welcoming, charming, lovely people. Catch them in the winter, they're a bit cold, they're a bit distant. Catch them in the springtime, and well, keep your distance. But
I thought spring would be good, though. Am I not?
Yeah,
no.
Wrong? Spring is a very generous season of joy and love and fertility. So just something to keep in mind.
Oh, they're
yes.
I see. Keep away in that sense.
Oh
right.
my, says Deathada.
I'm not trying to give Richard
I'm sorry.
a younger sibling.
I'm sorry, Deathada. I'm trying to be as proper about it as I can.
The queen is Eladrin and most of her closest god.
I believe that.
Are we talking about the good queen or the bad queen?
Yes, Queen Gwynistry.
Yeah, Gwynistry, yeah.
Okay, so it's not entirely
yes, I don't mean it. I don't mean it in a cruel way. I mean, everyone has their mood swings, as it were. It's just theirs are a little more
on the
directly
nose.
tied to the seasons a bit. It's got a bit more influence on them, you know. I mean, I think all of us feel a little more depressed on a cold winter day. They're
I don't
just
know
more
what
in
that's
tune
like.
with it.
Because of this funny little rock I got.
He's
Could
just
Queen
sweating
Gwyneth-
from the ambient heat.
Could Gwen Street be linked to this in some way?
I almost am hoping so, because then it's in the hands of people that we think are good, and it's not in the hands of people that we know are bad.
But I believe we know that she's in captivity of the giants, is she not?
Right, yes, but her loyal subjects, the one that still care for her, are not our enemies by any means. They're kind of our allies, I would
That's very
say.
true. I would say so.
I mean, it would be a good scenario if your cousin is with them, because then we just have to go find them, which is probably the hard part. Now,
Peter, will you make for me an Arcana check? And you do have knowledge of Arcana.
It's a 14.
You hear water falling, like splashing, in the center of the pit, although you do not see any water there, and it is a clear time of day, easy enough to see, the full contents of this pit.
This is very strange for me.
Yes. As you look to where you hear the water, you see something that looks like a fountain. Water spraying out from the ground and forming the shape of a cone. And as you gaze at the fountain, you have visions of your home, of your past, and these scenes of your past consume your sight momentarily. You are not enthralled by this. You can easily look away, but gazing upon it does bring this this effect. You know that on Gira, time is represented by an inverted storm, basically the shape of a cone, and visual depictions of the representation of time seem to resemble this fountain. And you sense that it is radiating conjuration energy.
I'm gonna let my allies know this.
Okay.
do we see that in the pit, or is it just him because he's got like magical capabilities?
Try though you may, you are not able to see what Peter describes.
Well, we're not seeing it.
Conjuration, Ben, for me, these are usually like portals to places, right? Or
yeah, things like that, teleportation, that line of magic. Yeah.
I'll also let my allies know this.
Okay.
It is my guess that this thing has been transported elsewhere. And that
My guess is the queen, the evil queen, the Lady Jude. She would be she's the one I would suspect.
You know that she has been trying to control other sources. So
Absolutely.
if she was able to pull this whole area into her domain, that might explain what's going on here.
So what do we do about this?
That might be our way in. Now, my problem with that is that we have crossed her before, and we'd be walking right into her domain.
Yeah,
Peter, anyway,
she's
you can
probably
tell.
not
You can
very
tell if there's
happy
anything
with
left
us.
behind, or any remnants of this, whatever transported this or took it, remains that we might be able to follow it.
It would be powerful magics far beyond my capabilities.
As you say, powerful magic's beyond my capabilities. You see a rock just like throw where Durian loosely thinks the thing is at. Just a piece of rubble. He's just gonna chuck it. See if anything happens. He doesn't know where the cone is. He can't see it, but just based on the description that Peter gave him, he's just gonna throw a rock.
Any ordinary rock from the ground?
Just like a piece of rubble.
It skips across the floor of the pit. It does not seem affected by what Peter has described.
Well, I gave it a go.
As you ponder this, on the opposite side of the pit, an elf steps out from behind the tree lines, looking to the sky, somewhat absent-mindedly, it seems. An elf with an unusually leathery face, and he wears a robe, a magnificent robe of scintillating colors.
Durian looks in his bag. Oh, hey. Matching.
It's more a description of the item than perhaps an exact replica, but I'm sure there must be some similarities.
I'm just gonna elbow Desperado.
Durian, where did you get your robe of scintillating colors?
From the moon. I looted off the Shinduris's dead corpse.
That's right. Okay.
Immediately after we killed him.
As one does.
From the moon.
And the elf cocks his head and approaches the group of you, looking carefully at you. Stone the crows, it is you. The sound of his voice carries across the pit, and you recognize this elf. It's Suji, the elf with whom you made a deal in the Feywild. If you recall, you had devised a ruse to deliver a false Commander Hawkins to Lady Jude.
Oh no, not this guy.
So that Suji could claim a fantastic robe as a prize for delivering Hawkins to Lady Jude. I thought you were lost in the wild. What happened to
you? To him. Wait, is this after we met up with Peter and... So Edward is new to him, but Peter isn't.
Right, Peter knows Suji.
I don't think I was here for that.
Peter also knows Suji from Lady Jude's court.
He's the elf that I pickpocketed.
Yeah.
I mean, is there a point in keeping track at this point?
I mean,
in the Feywild, absolutely.
He was also... Suji was also impressed by your display of magic, if you recall, Peter.
I remember this, yeah.
And I'll reach out to shake his hand, but I'm not near him, and my hand will detach and come across to shake his hand. Because when we met, I probably only had one hand.
He laughs. Oh, I heard about that actually. Oh, now I recall.
Then it'll come back and attach to my arm.
Yes, that has been a grand tale around Lady Jude's fire, so to speak.
Oh, I'm sure she's had many jokes at my expense. I'm sure.
Well,
but as you can see, I'm not the worse for wear.
What brings you here?
We look for the imp of the theater.
I do as well.
Well, it's gone. I point to the hole.
It is gone. I had heard of something strange going on here, and I came to have a look for myself.
Someone stole it. I don't know how. They took a whole building out of the floor.
Is that what you think?
It's gone. What do you mean? It's gone.
And in its place a fountain, he says.
Huh?
Yes, there. I'm sure you see it, Peter.
time.
Oh, you're right. It does sort of look like that.
Oh, this is it's a.
I'm gonna draw the symbol on the floor for the rest of my allies, Ben.
Okay.
So they have like a general idea of what I can see.
Basically, looks like an inverted cone. The white part being on the bottom.
Yes, Peter, that is the hole. I don't know why you drew an arrow towards it. Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. I can't help at all. Seeing as how you two guys from the Feywild can see it, maybe you, I don't know, figure something out. Not much. I'm not much help.
Well,
do you smell anything, Edward? I don't know.
Hey, it wasn't me, okay?
Oh, I don't think it was me this time. That's good. We're kind of up in the world.
Do we know that it's called the Fountain of Time, Ben?
What I'm showing you is a depiction of that fountain. So this specifically might not be called that.
Okay.
Just so you guys have a visual of, what it does appear as.
Okay. I'm baffled, my friends.
And as you sit here reuniting with an old friend, an old cohort.
I mean, we didn't. We made good on our deal with him, right?
Not stuck in a time loop.
All's well that ends well, he says. Check out my threads.
Sick, dude. Looks good.
I was
Very
able
nice.
to earn the robe in other ways. And
Oh, that's right. We did get stuck in a time loop thing.
That's when we
Forgot
found
about
Edward.
that. Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. A lot has happened, man. I'm sorry.
So
Oh, no,
some of us got
it's
stuck in
quite
the
all
time
right.
loop longer than others.
We forget about how short of amount of time we've actually been together.
well, then
Yeah.
you found Commander Hawkins as well?
Yeah, a couple times.
Really?
Yeah, that's right. A couple of times.
Yeah, actually.
Sometimes two of them at the same time as well.
I
Yeah,
had
we
heard
found-
he had been replaced.
Several of them multiple times.
Are you sure?
Someone
that
tried to replace him, but we thwarted the doppelganger's ruse, and we're able to work on repairing Kevin's good name.
I see.
Yes.
Where is Commander Hawkins now?
He is
In a safe place,
Um,
far from here.
Yes.
We don't
He's
actually
back.
really know where he is, do we?
He's back on duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got his job back.
Oh, he's back with the ATK. Brilliant.
Right.
Yeah.
Who am I asking? What are you doing looking for the amphitheater?
Well, as you know, it is a place of great power, and it is no secret I work with Lady Jude from time to time. She's has an interest in the theater.
Oh, so you would say that this is not her work? As I point towards the fountain.
I'm not sure. You never know whether you're on the inside or the outside of a joke with the lady, but she has sent me here to see what the situation is. As you know, there is one very dear to her within the theater, Silverado.
Oh, really? What does she want with him?
Oh, what does she want with any of us? Whatever we can give her, whatever we can do for her.
To play her games.
Yes, and she has been playing, I might say, a cruel game with Silverado, but, at least he is safe and alive, I suppose.
He is physically fine.
You suppose.
He has not been himself for some time, as you saw with your own eyes. He started
Hence,
to...
physically fine.
He did start to remember more of himself after you left, but the lady found something for him to do. I've been sent to check up on it.
Tends to do that.
Well, we can't really... I mean, someone took it, and if it's not... think it's not Lady Jude that took it, and you guys are seeing a weird thing in the center of this hole. Any ideas? And what did this?
As you all try to figure out what's going on here, you hear singing and laughter.
Oh.
And
dear.
It is coming from further south, the direction you're headed.
So did you have any tag-alongs?
I came alone.
Oh, no.
A group of people dance into the clearing, laughing and singing as they do. A satyr leads them,
Oh, no.
playing a jaunty tune on an exquisite fiddle. And the group approaches,
Plug your ears.
dancing, singing. A massive half-orc carries a pony keg under one arm. The people fill their mugs with frothy beer. The satyr, as he continues fiddling, what brings you here, friends?
Oh, just passing through, honestly.
What is this? I point towards his line of partiers.
Oh, well, Mayor Saku has declared today a holiday, and we're here to party. You're looking for a bit of entertainment, no doubt. He grins widely.
Mayor who?
Saku.
Saku?
Yes, he looks after Kowan and Gan. The port city?
Oh.
Surely you've heard of it.
Yeah, I didn't know who ran it.
Yes, he's a fine lad and has given the people something to look forward to, something to cherish. And today, we are celebrating. Yes.
Oh, wonderful. We love
Celebrating?
A good celebration.
Celebrating, of course, life, being alive, friend. There are many in these times who are not so lucky.
Oh, that is a very good point.
And it is a shame about the theater, I say.
Yeah, did you see where it went?
Yes.
Someone took it.
I did not see where it went.
Do you know where it went?
I have my ideas. I'm not sure where it might be right now, though.
I mean, your ideas are better than... And no, we have no ideas, so... I'm curious,
Yes.
friend. Enlighten us.
Is it where it went or when it went? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, man. Well, what's going on? A building was stolen.
Shio's saying it went sometime.
Who, when, what, where, why?
It may. It seems
Huh?
as though... I know not. I simply wonder. You're welcome to join our party. Of course, drinks are on Mayor Saku. He gestures to the massive half-orc with the pony keg. Help yourselves.
Quite
Here.
generous of you.
I fear we have no time. We have somewhere to... Somewhen to be?
Oh, haven't you time, though?
I can't speak for my friends, but we've encountered a number of weird, or I should say, dangerous creatures on the roads that might be best to keep our wits about us.
Of course.
Can I tell Ben if the ones that are dancing do they appear charmed?
Make an insight check for me, please, Peter.
Let's see. Insight. Here.
It's just a raucous group having a good time.
Yeah. Probably a little too much alcohol.
Certainly.
We've all been there.
Well, if it's safety that you seek, you can always... you would be welcome at Kawan and Gon, of course.
That's quite generous of you.
Well, don't thank me. Thank the mayor. A fine chap he is. Deathada speaks up. Oh, I would like to stop in there. I think that I could be able to offload some of my wares there.
All right, well.
Duran's is he gonna stop scratching his head, so confused by all this time stuff that was set around him, and is going to look at his haters like, "Oh, sorry, didn't really introduce ourselves. Sorry, could you give me your name?" He's gonna hold out his hand.
No, but my name is Sammy.
Just playing a little funny joke. Nice to meet you, Sammy. I figured it's good humor, you know. You'd get it.
Yes, well played. And your names?
My name.
I am called Edward.
Hi. I'm called Desperado.
I'm
Do
called
not have my name.
Durian.
And he is just a little guy.
Does that stuff work here?
Just
Or is it, or do we have to be there for it to like?
Fey magic is complicated. I'd rather not understand.
I have heard of you. 3.5 men it is.
3.5 men. Oh, yeah.
You certainly describe us that way.
That is us, yes.
Very good. Well, we are trying to have a good time, and if you don't mind me saying, you're being a bit of a downer.
Sorry.
It's all right. I understand this place is confusing at times, and as you said, there is danger about. So, forgive me. I will return to my songs and my drink.
Yes, of course. Sorry for interrupting
Cheers.
your
Cheers to you, friend.
All right.
time.
Sorry, man.
Take care. Watch your step. I'll gesture at the pit.
He chuckles as he increases the tempo on his fiddling, and the people dance even more fervently, laughing as they do.
I'm sorry if I gave away our location by our name thing, but I had to do the joke. I had to go for it.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Well,
Are they out of earshot at this point, Ben? They kind of. But Suji's still with us, eh?
Suji is with you. Yeah, the group with Sammy seems to be lingering around the pit. So if
Sammy's
you guys would like
the
to, yes, if you guys would like to move away from that area, that is fine.
yeah, we're gonna shuffle off in a corner in the woods somewhere.
Did they not speak about? Was it Krim or Kevin that mentioned that the dead their dead were doing weird things and people were acting weirdly?
I don't remember who gave us that rumor.
I had heard that from several people as well, Desperado.
Perhaps it was the soldiers or Tella. Or no, not Tella. What's his name? Sorry. My note.
Yeah, I think you have that right at the
Mikhail?
at the fort. Okay,
Yeah.
sure, Mikhail. Yep.
But they didn't seem. I mean, actually, I shouldn't say. The satyr seemed quite normal for a satyr, actually. But, those ones, remember way back at Riverside, they were making the people dance into the fire.
Ah, yes.
They look
I
like
wonder
they
if
were
something-
having fun. They look like they were having fun. I don't think he's a threat.
God, what's that us? Hold on.
What's that, Durian?
Sorry, just this whole time stuff is taking me back in time.
I hear you.
Feel
Well,
like
let's carry on
Silverado.
south. I mean, if anything, Kevin is walking into some danger, I'm going to assume.
Do you mind though if we do stop at the town along the way at Kawan?
I suppose we'll need to stop anyway. Yes.
I guess we could. Peter, can you do me a favor real quick before we leave? Can you just chuck a rock at it? See if it does anything when you do it.
I saw him truck a rock and it did nothing, right, Ben?
That's right.
I'll do the same.
The rock skips across the floor of the pit,
Nothing.
unaffected.
Can I try doing the same with a firebolt?
Yes. You cast a firebolt into the fountain, and there's a massive conflagration as the pit erupts in flame. It is far enough away that it does not reach the group of you, but you feel the heat intense upon you.
Wow.
We swear that wasn't me.
Why'd you use such a high spell
sure?
slot for that? It's just testing.
I swear. Can I try one more time, Ben?
The same thing?
Yeah.
And as you do again, there's a massive conflagration like that of a fireball.
Do I dare?
I think
Do I dare?
well, okay, last time you did something weird, we kind of had to go rescue you, so do use some caution, but I am curious to see where this goes.
Everybody step back, father.
I'm going to step back. Get like a piece of I don't know. I'm just gonna hide behind something.
Sammy's jumping and clapping. He's stopped fiddling, and he said, "I will not miss this."
I'm gonna get some cover, Ben. If I can, I'll try to get at least 3/4 cover, and I'm gonna throw a fireball in there and see what that does.
Gosh.
I think we need to get like a mile radius to be safe.
It was nice knowing you.
Goodbye, everybody.
Do you warn the town folk?
Oh, that's a good question, man. I think this is like a whole process of like, this is clearly a science experiment. This is not something I'm doing off.
Peter, Friendly Fire, the sorcerer.
Yes, I would.
Yeah,
I would.
Well, Sammy laughs. Yes, we all better step back, friends. We're about to see something spectacular. And they comment, "Oh, I knew we wouldn't be let down." And
I'll back away. I'll stay close to Durian and Edward.
Okay. And there is, of course, the ruined city all around this. This theater built into, a busy hub here. And you can find cover behind a wall that might help you.
On today's episode of Mythbusters, Peter's going to throw a fireball at a time and space.
I launched my fireball.
How far back from the pit do you stand?
150 feet away. The maximum range of fireball.
I kind of envision Peter's like on a wall, so you can like kind of look down into the pit a little bit. I'm going to have like my arms or my hands around his legs, so when he's done casting a spell, I'm just gonna like rip him behind the wall.
Okay. Everybody follows suit as far as the precautions that Peter has taken, and they also move out 250 feet. And Peter, when you cast a fireball, this is like a heat that you have never felt, and the fireball explodes high into the air and reaches the fortifications that you are crouching behind, and that's where it stops. But the ruins, wood, the ground itself catches fire and continues to burn in this area.
Oh no, we started a forest fire.
300-foot diameter fire is ignited here.
Wow, look at that.
Much of that area is the pit itself. But like a ring of fire around the pit, the fireball has ignited, all of these buildings that are broken.
Can I try to make another Arcana check?
Well,
To see what's going on here, like how this effect is being produced.
Okay. Yes, make an Arcana check, please.
If there was a question about us being stealthy, I think that is shot.
Got to make an entrance, man.
This fountain is some kind of artifact or lingering effect of whatever spell was cast here. And as you said yourself, the magic that it would take to, in some way move this theater would have to be very powerful. And so your magic interacting with this, it is certainly not destroying this semblance of time. But something, very intense is happening as a result of it, as it amplifies your spells. The spells that are cast against it specifically.
Peter, you have a great many opportunity with this pit. You can do some really fun stuff with it. I don't know what you can do magically, but I know there's something on that little list of yours you're just wondering about.
The people cheer and dance at your most recent endeavor, and they're drinking heartily on the edge of this fire as it seems to be warming the whole area and slowly spreading as well.
Well,
I'm sure that won't come to bite us in the butt.
No, surely not. You got like a water spell you could throw in there. I don't know.
I'm thinking.
Something to smother the flames.
No, I'm afraid not.
I wish I had magic right now. I'd do some fun stuff with
I want to try something, bud.
this.
What do you have in mind?
Something a little less destructive. I want to channel this effect as I cast Sending to try reaching Silverado.
Ooh,
Okay.
Cool.
Roll for me sorry, one moment. Roll for me a d20, please.
Can I re-roll that one?
This isn't part of like.
It's not an ability check.
Yeah.
Okay.
What message do you send?
Desperado seeks you, his cousin.
Okay, I'm sorry, is that all?
No, I'm trying to count the words.
Okay, 5, I think.
Are you in danger? How can we reach you? Can you describe where you are? And who's around you? That's gonna be it.
And as you cast this spell, there's a booming voice. Desperado seeks you, his cousin. Are you in danger? How can we reach you? Can you describe who's around you? And this
not so loud.
Sound echoes
My
through
ears
the
are bleeding.
through the ruined city. And it is
So if
deafening.
he's around here, he heard that for sure.
The people of the nearby town just saw a firebomb go into the air, and then I've about 20 seconds later just heard a yelling
Just a
voice.
thought bomb. Yeah. Well, I'm all out of ideas, gentlemen. I don't know what that is. All I
I'm
know
baffled,
is
bro.
that it amplifies magic.
This
in
would be a
some
great
ways.
place to lure bad guys and fight them. That's all I can think of.
Yes.
Getting a fireball out of a flame bolt,
Mhm.
firebolt or something like that. That's pretty good. Can Durian check to see if they caused a forest fire? You said it was spreading, and I'm a little bit worried.
This part of the city is mostly ruins. You've definitely caused a fire that is continuing to spread.
Okay, so it's not a forest fire. Not immediately.
I'm sure it's fine.
Desperado, do you want to cast anything at this thing?
I don't really have anything that can take out the fire other than I might just ride around on my mount, Ben, and see if I can try and douse any flames that might be. See if I can at least try and contain it. Like maybe he kicks some dirt at some smolder flames that might be, trying to keep it in a.
How about a survival check for this?
Can I help? Because I feel bad about causing a forest fire.
Yes, you can.
I mean, I didn't do it, but I wanted to see it.
Guys, it's only 300 square feet. Come on.
Yeah.
You're able to, start to make some headway, but you realize that this would take a very long time, and in fact, the fire continues to spread outside of this ring, even as you make efforts to quench it, to quell it.
Magical fire too, right?
Whoops.
Yes, and it is just taken on a life of its own as it spreads amongst the rubble and debris.
Desperado, what if you were to cast the thing that gives you your mount at that? Oh wait, you can't see it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I thought it'd be funny if you just got one big elk.
Deathada's two hired henchmen kind of grunt. What have you gotten us into here?
You're accessory to a crime now. Arson. Don't say anything now. Keep it on the down low.
Suji says, that is interesting, but you might be careful what you do to the remnant of whatever was done here. Who knows what effect it's having to the theater itself.
Well, if there's any enemies waiting for us, I'm sure they're dead now.
Just a bit of fire, then a sudden explosion in the theater.
So might I suggest we try to walk across what I assume is some sort of portal.
I mean, hey, you give it a go. I tried too, but I don't think it's gonna do anything for me.
I volunteer, Durian.
Okay. I'll climb down into this flaming pit.
Deathada looks on, concerned. Okay.
Yeah, this seems like a place that magic doesn't behave the way you would tend.
If I put my pinky where I think this thing is, do you think it's gonna take it off? Because if so, I might go for a pinky toe instead. I don't need that.
There's only one way to find out.
Tyrion's gonna look at Peter as he inches closer to where he thinks the fountain is, getting directions from him until he gets really close to it. Then he's going to poke his. What?
What I'm trying to see basically is if they can interact with it. I know objects haven't been able to so far. Or if it's only me because I can see it.
As you get closer and closer, Sammy does come up to the edge of the pit and laughingly says, "Well, I wouldn't go touching it. You never know what might happen. It might fall off. Your finger, I mean."
I know, yeah. So I'm kind of...
Maybe try like the finger you don't need.
Yeah, the pinky finger. You don't need a pinky finger. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Do I have any body parts? Or something similar?
Hope so.
Uh...
I mean, ones that you can live without, you mean?
Yes, Durian's gonna take...
Jesus.
He has this...
This finger isn't very useful. You can live without that one.
Yeah. I'm not gonna use it for anything anytime soon. Durian's gonna take a... He has a trophy this entire time. He's just kind of kept tucked away because it doesn't really matter. He takes out a giant frog leg that he killed a giant frog once, and it was weird, and he took a trophy of it. It's probably like not doing too well in terms of like condition, because he probably didn't know how to preserve it. This is like a thing from my background, so I just chose giant frog leg because whatever.
Okay.
And he's going to take the giant frog leg, and is going to take the bit that's cut off, not the web bit, because that's the cool part. He's going to take the meat of the frog leg and kind of poke it into the fountain and see what happens. Well, it's once living flesh, but it's not alive anymore, so I don't really know.
Nothing happens. Your hand just gets very slimy and nasty from this decrepit frog leg.
Still slimy after all these years. Very good.
The odor is not unlike your own, though.
Oh, is that where it's coming from? Is it this rotting frog leg I have? Oh, it makes so much sense now. I don't know. Anyone else want to be a sacrifice for this?
I think it might be best for us to start making our way further south.
All right, I'll go climb out of this pit. It's on fire.
Let me see. Do I have anything I can use?
I mean, we could probably...
I do actually, man.
Oh, God.
It hasn't come up so far, but I have a pet mouse apparently in my list of items.
It's
I feel like if it's ever going to come in handy, it would be now.
Okay. And you set your pet mouse into the fountain?
You come right back. You understand? You come right back.
Here, give him to me. Give him to me. I'm gonna take him. Just gonna throw him into where the fountain is at.
The mouse skips across the ground and runs away.
No! Come back!
Bastard, wow. I fed you for years!
It scurries up the opposite side of the pit and runs away into the burning rubble.
I don't think that's true, Peter. It would look real. I saw the ribs on that rat. It was starving.
Well, that was all I had, so...
Well, I don't think anything's gonna happen, so... Unless one of you touch it, but that'd be bad. And I'm just gonna climb out the pit for real this time.
Okay. I know that this is what we're here for, but maybe we should go before the fire spreads and we don't have a way out of here, says Deathida.
Yes, that's probably not a bad idea.
I can't believe we gave ourselves a time limit.
I'm like scribbling down notes, man. Like, we have tried this. This is what happened. These are the reactions that we, noticed from.
We're making a flow chart over here.
This is what it looks like. Just quick sketches. Yeah.
Okay. Hirsum and the people are quite entertained by what has taken place here, and are enjoying their reveries even more so. Suji however, asks if it's okay if he travels with you.
I mean, I guess we can't really stop you.
Oh, well, I can see my own way. I just thought that I would be going to Koan and Gon as well.
I mean, sure. You can come along. I don't guarantee we're going to find another pit in the ground.
I want to ask around and see if anybody knows anything about this. As you head out and continue south, traveling through the rubble of the ruined city feels dangerous. Beady eyes leer at you from the cover of broken walls and collapsed rooftops. The familiar stench of death hangs heavy in the air.
Lovely.
And there's the smoke from the fire that you have just caused, now looming over the region. Or at least the local area. You see a pile of purposely placed rubbish made into a bunker of sorts. And the stoic forms of elves stand adjacent to this before approaching you slowly. By the Queen, state your purpose.
What type of elves are these?
They are well armored, and they wear the colors of the Nyx Dryadales, teal.
Well met, friends. We are friends. We are friends of the Lady Queen Gwynistry. We travel south. Their word of death and the dead walk at the port town that we hope to help.
Yes. I'm afraid that you have heard right, and we are keeping watch over this place. To me, you are strangers. What are your names?
We are Desperado Edward Durian and Peter. We are friends. Like I said, we are friends of the Nyx Dryadalis. We help protect your keep, and Ben, from the keep that we helped with defend.
Oh,
the name is
Minowari at the Bean Garden.
Yes.
And
it is good to hear his name. I am Mirun. This is Nyendia and Tarek.
Maroon? Like the color?
Not exactly.
Oh.
But however you wish to remember it. What brings you then to our town?
Well, I mean, we did hear the whole thing going down here. Figured undead wouldn't be good.
I mean, we were searching for the theater, but the theater is left.
Gone.
Yes. Most odd, and it is a pity too. I've enjoyed many shows there. And what were you hoping to find at the theater? You know that it is infested, don't you?
No.
Taken over by fey creatures, creatures from the other side.
Oh no, we were not aware of that.
I mean, I faintly remember someone telling me that, but that was a while ago, so I don't know how true it could have been now. They stayed or left or whatnot.
Then what were you hoping to do at the theater?
We were looking for a companion of ours, an elf named Silverado.
Silverado, your companion?
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, he is my kin.
Your kin?
Yeah, blood relative.
Yes.
Then you're aware of what he has done in these parts?
No.
No.
The horrors
we
that
do
he has
have.
caused.
I have heard word of the Lady Jude using him for her ill gains and she has some sort of control over him.
I'm sorry, did you say the horrors he's caused?
Yes. Ever since he took up in the theater, it has been a place of terror. It's games to them, but we are trying to do something here. We're trying to bring the place back for our people. Desperado, will you make a persuasion check, please?
Yeah, sure. Oh, not bad. Not great.
Then you're not aware of what he has been doing here.
No, we are not.
When is
We
the
knew
last
that-
time that you saw your brother?
Yes.
Cousin. It was
It would have been in the Fae realm under the court of Queen Jude.
yeah, he was weaving baskets and he didn't seem to remember a whole lot. Then we kind of had to get away, and then we heard that he was someplace and he moved.
Yes.
Then you have been to Lady Jude's court.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say we've been there
Right.
as victims.
We managed to escape her grasp. Yeah.
I see. So you were not there as guests?
Not by choice.
I have been.
Me and Desperado were contestants in a
In her
game.
games, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Her little arena of fun, or
Like a dungeon that we had to go through. We
of
lost some
course.
people in there.
two of our friends fell in there. Yeah.
Then Halfling,
This guy.
did you grow tired of the food, or what caused you to leave?
We. I don't know if I would say we left as much as we escaped. Is that fair to say, Durian? I think.
Yeah, he's also not a cannibal, though. You know, he hasn't eaten his
So-
own people.
But I mean, Suji is friends of Queen Jude. He might be able to speak more and give you more details.
I'm gonna show my ring bed.
Okay.
The ring of short notice.
Yes.
I bear the weight of my people on my shoulders. That is why I left.
Peter, will you make a persuasion check with advantage?
Yes. I'm actually very good at that, Ben.
I hope so, Mr.
Usually-
Charisma.
Usually. I'm gonna
Oh,
I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to reroll that.
Okay.
Jesus.
hey, when you roll bad, rig the game in your favor, all right?
Of course.
Every way you can. Halfling, ability checks, sorcerer.
I've got a few ways. I got a few ways up my sleeve.
And you struggle for your people as we struggle for ours.
Find a place in this world. It's not an easy thing.
His eyes narrow at Suji. You, though, an accomplice of Lady Jude, you are not welcome here. Suji's protests, but Maroon is not hearing it. Suji glowers at you, Desperado. I wish you had spoken for yourself, he says. And he turns to leave.
Spoken for myself. In what way?
You did not need to reveal my business.
But you are not revealing, and we are friends of these elves.
Very well.
By not revealing yourself, you're inherently trying to deceive them, and that doesn't work in my presence. If you're going to travel with me and my friends, you're going to travel the way we do and show your respect to those that you come across, especially allies of ours.
Very well. I had thought that we were better friends, but it is no matter. I'm sure I will see you down the road. Suji turns to take his leave.
Or wait a little bit while he walks away. Kind of talk to the three elves here.
Sorry to
Well-
speak for you, my friends. gesturing Durian or Edward and Peter that I.
Well, I mean, Peter and Edward are probably fine. You know, he probably won't go too hard on them, but he might try and kill us too. So,
Suji?
Yeah, I mean, he knew
Possible.
he knew both of us. He didn't know Peter too well, maybe.
I mean, who isn't trying to kill us, Durian? We're still here.
That's true. That's true.
Deathida speaks up to the guards. I have gems to sell as well.
Oh yeah, she's a merchant. She's tagging along.
And as you're introduced to the guard here, Maroon holds up a hand. Silence. Do you feel that? Will you all please make perception checks?
Oh no.
Perception check, eh?
Durian and Edward, you feel the familiar pattern, the heavy footfalls of giants, the ground shaking beneath your feet.
Durian immediately thinks to the forest fire that they have started. Not forest fire, but the fire that they have started. It's like, oh, are we responsible for this?
Might have.
There's giants.
Maroon says, giants, they are coming. Quickly, follow this avenue. Find safety. We will hold them off.
We can help. You don't have to do it by yourselves. Is it just the three of you?
Maroon shouts to Nyendia, who rings a bell. More will come. Maroon draws his sword. Nyendia, her bow. Theric, his sword. And they move to the main thoroughfare, swords drawn. And you all hear the sound of the approaching giants, their footfalls causing the earth beneath you to shake. And then you see the first one as its head crests the massive piles of rubble. A hill giant, and you can hear that there are at least several of them as they approach. Will you all please roll initiative?
And we can certainly help take these guys. Ooh, I didn't do great.
Feet. As always.
What? No, too good either.
All right.
That's weird. Yeah, okay.
And as they approach, Edward, you're able to act first. And you see the giants coming near, perhaps 60 feet away from you in the rubble.
Okay, and they're heading pretty much like
They seem
straight
to
for
be
us. Like they
charging towards you, yes.
Yeah, they know where you're. Okay.
Recklessly.
Cool. I am going to use my action to go ahead and shift into my lichen form, and for bonus action, we'll go ahead and do the we're gonna activate my blood right. We're gonna go with let's change it up. We'll do Rite of the Frozen. I'm gonna take 2 damage from activating it. So can they see me? The giants?
Yes.
Okay. So since they saw me transform, hang on. Oh. They got to make a wisdom saving throw against my intimidation check to possibly be frightened by how horrifying I looked.
Okay, you have to beat a 3.
My intimidation's actually not that great, so that's not a guarantee. That's a 2.
The giant seems unaffected by the sudden change in your appearance.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Then,
That's my turn. I'm just gonna stay squared up in the space in case they come charging in.
Then Peter.
Where are they, Ben?
You see them rushing down the main thoroughfare that the group of you had used, and you see only the first one at this point in time.
How far is he from me?
60 feet.
I'm going to. Yeah. I'm gonna burn the last of my sorcery points. Quicken spell. 60 feet, you said?
Yes.
Actually. Never mind. I'm gonna use my action instead to summon aberration.
Okay.
And
What do you summon?
I'm gonna summon a beholderkin.
Okay. Where?
From where I am, I can actually summon it up to. Sorry, to 90 feet away. So I'm gonna summon it. I would say 90 feet up.
In the air.
Yes.
Directly above you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have it attack twice against the one that's visible.
Okay. As this creature appears above you, you can act for it.
Okay, so it's gonna be 2 eye rays.
And it shoots these rays at the giant, which is easy to hit. The giant begins to clutch its head as madness begins to take it.
It's 2 psychic beams hit it straight in its eye. And I'm going to duck for cover.
Okay, there's plenty of rubble around. How would you describe where you're hiding?
I'm trying to create as much distance between me and that giant as I can.
Okay. The Eladrin have made something of a front line, so you're falling back further behind the bunker that they emerged from, potentially.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Desperado.
I'm still mounted, but I'm gonna. So you mentioned a couple of archers, right, Ben?
Yes, 1 archer, 2 swordsmen.
I'll line up shoulder to shoulder with the other archer, and then kind of calling on my lady. I'm gonna use divine favor and loose a couple of arrows at the giant that's running in.
Okay.
So these like a waft of radiant energy just kind of flows down my bow, and then I'm going to loose the arrows. Sorry, I rolled it. Just take the first one because I didn't have advantage.
Okay. You're not as certain of your second shot, but this is a huge target, and you do not miss. Both of the arrows strike the giant, and light kind of explodes upon impact.
Yeah. Nice, yeah. And then I'll remain there, shoulder to shoulder, with the other archer.
Durian.
Durian is going to try and stop these giants in their path. How it's like a road, correct? Is it
Yes.
super narrow, or is it wide enough that a couple of giants could fit through?
One giant certainly. It's wide enough for carts and wagons, things of that nature.
Okay, I kind of imagine that he took up most of the road.
Yeah,
He's a
I
big,
think that's
big
safe to
boy.
say. Yep.
Durian's gonna rage and rush forward, and as part of his rage, he gets to move extra fast. Let's see, where is it? Instinctive pounce, I believe. move up to half my speed. Well, I get... Oh, no, I do make it there because I have 40 speed. Wow. I make the full 60 feet to where the giant is at, because I assume he's 60 feet away, and I'm going to... Durian's going to take his blade and is going to chop at his shins with his great axe to try and distract him and make him angry and to keep him from moving forward.
And as you reach the giant, you see that there are 3 more with him.
I'm not aware that there was that many, but I knew there was more, so I'm not totally out of my depth here.
Okay.
And as part of trying to attack this man, I'm going to use some reckless strikes and just make him focus on me. He doesn't throw boulders at my friends. As I'm going to hit his leg twice and just kind of like, go for the shin bone.
And a
Get out of here!
massive wound opens upon his shin, and streams of blood begin to pour out of the giant's leg.
And my spectral spectators apparate, and they're gonna pull at the side of the wounds that I've cut open and pull them apart even further to get his focus on me.
Okay.
And that'll be me.
The giant lifts its bloody foot.
Yeah, 6 more on top of that because I forgot the rage damage.
The giant lifts its bloody foot and tries to step on you, Durian, raising its knee quite high. It's surprisingly dexterous for such a large guy.
He's been doing his butt kicks. He's kept up on his exercise.
I'm going to use this
at advantage.
Thank you.
Because I was reckless.
And a massive foot comes down upon you, with an old withered sandal upon it, and you are knocked to the ground.
Ooh! He's stepping on me!
He picks up a massive chunk of wood and just tries to smash you into the earth.
He's beating me up, guys!
And again, he just bludgeons you with this massive piece of building. You find yourself prone and injured upon the ground. The other giants, one of them behind him, rushes up to you, Durian. And as you lie upon the ground, you see again...
I was hoping to bottleneck you guys!
A massive boulder just... He tries to smash upon you. Not throwing it as you've seen done, but just using it to bludgeon you.
I'm being jumped in the street. Help! They're jumping me!
And he smashes you with this rock. And again, he picks it back up. And are you bloodied?
No. I'm raging.
Okay.
I'm taking it on the chin.
He smashes this boulder into you. And he kind of steps up on the rubble that has been, heaped on either side of the path, clearing the way for his other ally, who steps up. And this time, this one is actually wielding a tree that has seen its fair share of use, as there are no small branches or leaves upon it, and it tries to smash you as you lie upon the ground. The first strike missing as you roll out of the way.
Oh!
And as you goad the giant, it strikes true, spearing you with the tree. Sorry, rather than that, 30 damage.
Ugh, I spit out a little blood. Come get me.
Are you bloodied?
No. Hold on, I have to divide this number real quick. No.
The fourth
You're
giant...
raging, Durian? You're raging, Durian?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I would be dead if I wasn't raging. I'd be gone.
Yeah, probably.
He looks puzzled as he reaches down to scoop you up off of the ground. And this is going to be an opposed grapple check.
Get off of me!
I feel like because you're prone, and on the ground and having been beaten so badly, it would be at disadvantage.
Okay, so it'll be normal because I am raging.
So you're contending with a 17.
I don't suppose Desperado. Oh no, this isn't a saving throw.
Okay.
What am I talking
sorry,
about?
I'm far away, bro.
Oh, he's got me.
The giant scoops you up.
They're kidnapping me, like the building.
And he throws you in a massive sack that he's holding.
No, I don't want to go in the bag. I don't want to go in the timeout bag, please.
He
It's
ties
stinky in here.
the bag. He ties the bag off, and
Oh, you got rotting berries in here. What is this place?
he
Oh my god.
begins to crush you with his other hand.
Oh, I'm being vacuum sealed.
I would have that at advantage, as he has you in a bag. Okay.
Do I get to resist this? Trying to push out as I feel him coming in, like a la Star Wars style in the trash compactor.
I pictured this more like an attack because you've already been kind of scooped up and had the opportunity to evade it. So I'm afraid not. Sorry, trying to go off the cuff here. You'll take 14 damage as the giant begins to squeeze you, and he's wrapped a rope around the mouth of the bag. This that you find yourself in a large leather sack. The Eladrin that you have formed a line with, one of them looses an arrow against the foremost giant, and then another, and both arrows strike true. The other continue to hold the line with you, their swords drawn.
I'm not holding the line anymore. I'm in a bag. I'm a liability now.
All of the damage that you have done to the first giant, this Eladrin is a powerful warrior in their own right and a great marksman, and the giant falls, one of them. Edward, you're up.
All right, Edward is going to how close am I? Am I close enough to them? Can I get to the other giants? To one of the other ones?
What's your move speed?
50.
Yeah, I'd say you can get up to behind one of them. They've all kind of, had formed in a circle around Durian, but I would leave one of them with their backs exposed to you on the trail, yeah.
I was the printer in Office Space.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Edward's going to just charge right up to the one with its back to me and teach him why that is something that he should not do.
Very good.
Make sure I got all my stuff on here, right? All right. There's first two swipes. That should do it. And then bonus action, we're going to come in with the third one.
And what does the cold aspect of this attack look like as you claw into this giant?
Yeah, so Edward has his Rite of the Frozen activated. So as he clawed in to activate that, it's like almost like a cold sort of steam off of his blood as it activated. And so as he comes in and he slices into the giant's flesh, it rips in just like a normal claw would, but then as it pulls away, instead of it being like cauterized like it would with a burn, the blood is like frozen. The wound is frozen over, so it like ices over, so it's still not bleeding, but it's just iced, and you can see like little like ice crystals sort of forming into it and everything.
Cool. And you've dealt a heavy blow to this giant. Is that all from Edward?
Yes.
Okay, then is Peter.
Okay. So now I have a view on all of these giants, right?
Yes.
How many did you say there were, Ben?
There are 3 left.
I'm going to cast 3rd level chromatic orb.
Okay.
So this is going to be sorry. This is going to be targeted first on the one that's the most hurt.
Okay, the one that Edward just laid into.
Chromatic orb.
What
Will
kind of
that hit?
damage do you do?
So this one is going to be a lightning arrow.
Okay. Does the lightning chain after it strikes this giant?
It does. There was a repeating 7s.
And it buckles the giant's knees for a moment as it shocks him, and the giant is effectively bloodied.
Perfect. As it bursts from that giant to the next. Will that hit?
The lightning chains to another giant.
That one is an even heavier damaging effect.
Oh, that was some good rolls, bro.
Yeah.
You
Nice
see the
job,
massive skeleton of the giant through its flesh as the lightning orb strikes it.
And
Does it
arcs
chain again?
It arcs once more,
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, 2 7s.
Yeah. So one more time.
That was even worse.
Yeesh.
Peter, when he's not accidentally killing innocents, does really good work.
Okay. Your chromatic orb has bounced between all 3 giants, badly hurting them.
And then after that, it's my Beholderkin's turn.
Okay.
As it
Nice.
turns its sight on them.
Okay.
It's going to attack the bloodied one.
Very good.
So this is an eye ray attacks.
The first one strikes true. The second, though, flies errant over the giant into the rubble.
And then I will once again use my movement to find cover.
Okay, then Desperado.
Nice. So there are 3 giants right now surrounding Peter or Edward, essentially, if I'm correct, and my friend Durian is in a sack.
That's right.
Mounted on my elk steed, I'm going to kind of like make half the distance towards. They're about 50 feet. I think Durian ran 50 feet to get to them. Is that right?
Yes, Edward was able to get to the nearest one in 50 feet. Durian ran 60 feet. Yes.
So I'll move ahead about 25 feet, and then
Okay.
weaving some words of magic, using a 3rd level spell slot. As I complete the spell, I instruct them all to halt. So I'm going to use a command targeting all 3 of them,
Okay.
and they need a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Okay.
Where is it? So one will save, and the other 2 will basically just take no actions, no bonus actions for their turn.
Wow. Okay. The bloodied one continues moving, The one that is scooped up Durian in the sack halts on your command, as does the third.
And that will be all for me. I'll wait there, my bow in hand, but waiting.
Then Durian.
Well, I'm in a bit of a spot.
Yes.
Can I attempt to cut my way out of this? Out of this bag? I don't know how
Absolutely.
tough the material is.
It is.
I'm gonna try and cut my way through this bag, and hopefully cut through into the giant that's holding me. In an attempt to deal some damage and get out of here at the same time.
Okay. There are so many fish heads in here for some reason. They're just covered in the heads of fishes.
I'm stuck in this guy's stink sack.
It smells good compared to your frog leg.
They do seem more recent somehow. Okay. Durian, you want to make an attack with your weapon against the sack that you've been put into?
So I think this is a good. If any time to be reckless, it's now, because I do not want to be in here. I'm recklessly trying to escape. I'm gonna throw some good old swings at the bag. Let me out.
The bag rips open and you begin to tumble out.
I tumble out like a funny little guy to these giants. And as I hit the ground, I'm gonna stand up, look at the one that was carrying me as he stopped for whatever reason, and I'm going to look at the shin that I've been carving into. Oh no, that's the other guy that died. I'm gonna make a new carving in this guy's shin and go with my other attack. Just really try to get him. Would I have? No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all.
And your axe does carve into his shin.
I'm gonna use a bloody charge because he is bloodied, correct?
Yes, that opened a wide wound. He is bloodied now.
Okay. So I'm gonna throw a little extra pizzazz on there. Ooh,
Pizzazz.
very much a good idea. Did I get him?
You got him. He's hobbled but still standing. Looks like we lost Joel. We'll continue.
Well, I was hoping I killed him, but that didn't happen. So I'm going to I'm just gonna sit there. Hope he doesn't murder me.
Was that the other giant or the one that was hurt, Bodhi, that you hit?
It's the one I tumbled out of the bag.
Oh, okay.
Not bloodied.
My first attack only hit the bag, correct? I didn't.
Right.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
Damn shame. It's all right though. I'll take it.
The giant that Edward had dug into turns around, and this one, wielding a massive boulder, tries to crush Edward.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
He brings the rock down upon you.
And I'm going to use my reaction and use a spirit shield. Because is he within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
I would think he is. And I'm going to decrease the damage by a little bit.
Okay.
After whatever he reduces it by. I couldn't do it before because I was in a bag.
No longer in the bag.
I skim a little bit off the top for him.
Dozens of fish heads have poured out of the bag with you. They're just all around you.
That's what cushioned my fall.
Yeah. And again with the boulder, he tries to smash Edward.
Yeah, that'll do it again. Okay. That's not bad.
You guys both have resistance, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
Probably.
Ish.
The Eladrin has a clear shot on one of the giants and takes it, and that giant is effectively bloodied. Now all three giants are bloodied. Then Edward.
I mean, Edward is gonna keep on at the giants right in front of him.
Okay.
We're gonna go in with some more attacks. Swinging with the claws. Those are both pretty.
One of your claws finds
great.
its way through the giant's thick skin.
Okay. That's fine. The other one I was just using to hold on to him when I came in for the bite.
And you taste that giant flesh.
Sweet, sweet giant flesh.
And as you bite the giant, it howls out, "Oh!" and falls onto the. It wasn't supposed to sound like
Sounds
that.
like me.
I'm
What
sorry.
does that sound? What does it sound like? Ben? Say it again.
It's the dying cry of a giant, and he falls to the ground.
Durian has like
Every
good
monster.
few seconds.
Oh my
Every
goodness!
monster is just a schoolgirl at heart, right? That's it.
Durian,
God.
Durian has a good few seconds where he contemplates, why does that sound like me?
And Joel, we were not.
He's coming.
He had a
I
bathroom
was on
break. He
Joel.
had to go.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, we'll work him in.
Just say he did like 40 damage. You know, is probably what he'd do.
Desperado, go ahead.
So
Two
there's
of the giants
left.
slain, the other two bloodied. Yeah.
I'm gonna loose a couple more arrows into the either one of them. Which I have no preference. Just clip from my from where I am.
Your arrows strike true.
Nice. And then just assessing my friends seem. I know they've been taking a beating, but I know they're pretty hardy. They seem okay. So I'm just gonna keep my distance, but readying a couple of arrows for the next opportunity.
Okay, then Peter. 2 giants have been slain, 2 are bloodied.
And Ben made a really funny noise.
It was unfortunate.
No, it was
Perfect.
quite fortunate.
Perfect. It's perfect.
It's good for us.
Two bloodied, 2 slain.
That's right.
Wait.
So we have 2 more left. Are any of them surrounded by my allies?
I think they both are.
Yes.
Yeah, Durian and Edward are in there.
They're
Yeah.
right there, yeah.
1-on-1.
They're just kind of standing there dumbfounded for some reason.
Wait, Durian and Edward are?
No, the
Yes.
giants.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
Well, Durian too, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's normal.
Different reasons.
That's just Durian.
Yeah.
Dumbfounded, you say?
He just heard a really weird noise and he's working through it.
It was a giant calling out for his mom and his dying breath. Come on.
Yeah, man,
yeah.
it happens to all of us. Mommy.
I'll take a shot at one. I'm gonna go with Dissonant Whispers. At
Okay.
first level. So it needs to make a saving throw. Whichever one is surrounded by the most of my allies.
And the giant clutches at its head
Oh,
as
that's
it hears
not
your
enough.
whispers.
You might just kill it. I don't know how hurt they are.
And it's definitely affected, but not yet dead.
And it's going to be forced to use its reaction to dash as far away from me as it can, using its full movement,
Okay.
provoking attacks of opportunity from my allies.
It charges away. It already had in its mind that it wanted to get out of here, but the voice in his head compels him to even sooner than he would have been able. And Durian, make your attack of opportunity, please.
I
you
use my
wish.
spirit. I use my shield, so unfortunately I cannot.
Okay,
But
thank you.
nothing against Edward doing it.
Edward, you
yeah,
can make an
Edward
attack
can
of
do that.
opportunity.
I got him.
Hopefully you kill him.
Oh yeah.
Boom. I killed
And
him.
as the giant goes to flee, you cut its Achilles tendon. It falls and bleeds out, slain.
Ouch.
And you said there was another one that's bloodied, Ben.
There is.
Well, I've got a little eye in the sky
Sure do, man.
with his name on it. So
Let's
I'd
see
like
it.
to make some. I'd like to make some attacks if you wouldn't mind. Let's go.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow you to do this thing. That's completely legal.
It's part of the game. Absolutely. Oh. One of the rays, the beholder's tentacles are just flying all over the place. One of them just shoots into the air. The other, however, strikes the giant.
This beholderkin needs a prescription. Its depth perception is way off.
Yeah.
It's done well so far.
He needs a monocular.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, then Durian.
So this is really
left.
important. Is the giant that's left the one with the bag or the one without the bag?
It's the one holding this ripped bag. All of its.
I'm gonna kill you.
Out.
You put me in the bag. I can't believe this. And I'm gonna just jump on its foot and aim up as high as I can into its thigh with my battle axe, going recklessly because I am upset that I was put into a bag like a child. And if it doesn't die immediately on the first attack, I'll put a little bit of stank on the second one.
It might need that stank.
I'll put a little stank on it.
Okay.
A little extra bloodied.
From the fish bag?
Bloodied eye. Yeah. I take a fish eye and I chuck it in the wound. Sepsis!
Oh, no. the dragon falls slain by the bloodthirsty great axe of swift death.
I go over and I kind of kick his head away with my foot, and I look in the bag and I say, I can't believe I was put in a bag.
And you've defeated all the giants. None of them were able to flee, and the Eladrin that fought beside you looked relieved and actually quite impressed with how you fought.
It's you guys. You okay there, Durian and Edward? You alright?
Yeah, yes.
That could be
so.
better.
I'll lay on hands 15 points on Durian, and I'll lay on 10 on Edward.
Thank you
I'll
kindly. I look up to the Gwynistry loyalist, and Durian will say, "This is I don't know, number 12 or 14 in the last 2 days of giants that we've killed. Extraordinarily high number. I don't know why."
All of them within the city?
There. No, they're scattered around.
I see.
Are they wearing shoes, Ben, or they have bare feet?
One of them has really ragged sandals on.
Okay.
Just massive, made from ropes and planks of wood.
Oh, he's got socks on. Ugh.
I mean, it would be a shame to have to fight the zombie form of these things. I wonder if we can dispose of them somehow.
Oh, just cut the heads off. A little beheading never hurt nobody.
And we have been returning the souls to the mother, but I don't know that we've been doing it with.
Don't giants have their own thing? Do giants have their own thing? I can't remember. I wonder, are they a part of the cycle that we live in?
We will not let these giants rise again, be assured. We'll dispose of the bodies.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Well, you have anywhere we could hang out for a sec?
Saku has declared this day a holiday, and food or drink are to be had at the fish house in the Bone Slums.
The fish house in the Bone Slums.
Yes. Many giants were killed here during Anam's fury, and only their bones remained after the bodies were burnt. Many of the important structures have been reinforced with giant bones, and you'll know the fish house. You'll see a well-preserved rib cage of a giant forming a hallway, and leads to a sort of lopsided building. It is further out on the large pier.
Do we have to worry about anybody that lives here? Like people like Soju over there, or any other Fey people?
Yeah, those Sammy and his buddies were acting kind of weird.
Oh, well,
looks-
Sammy
Oh,
does
don't
like
we?
to party. He is the right hand of Saku as well.
Is Saku cool? Is he a good mayor? Is he bad?
Saku shares the blood of the queen, and we are loyal to her.
Okay, so probably not bad.
Probably not bad.
The satyr thing is throwing me off a little bit. Of being a right hand, but
Well,
It's just
he does provide levity, and the people have really taken to him. I'd say he's been a fine addition to the court.
all right. Well, I really just want to sit down for a little bit, so maybe we should head there.
Yes, there's food on the house and drinks too, all courtesy of Saku.
Is Saku also an elf? I would imagine because he shares blood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, nice fighting with you, I guess. And during
You as well. You fought well.
Shuffle away.
This was a dangerous encounter. Surely these giants would have wreaked havoc upon us. And as the battle concludes and he describes Firehouse to you, 7 more Ladrin wielding bows and swords show up. And they too seem impressed that the giants have been so easily and readily defeated.
Well, you have allies in us, and
You guys are the
Most-
only
yes.
cool people we've met. I'm
So
gonna be
far.
real. Only
Most
people
would-
we can say for sure good.
Most people would have fled at the sound of the giants. You all are quite brave and very welcome here, that is for sure.
Are we either brave or foolish? I'm not sure which.
I was gonna say when everyone's running away, we're running into it. I don't know if that's bravery or stupidity, but
We fight with the strength of 3.5 men.
that's right.
And that's where we'll end the adventure for tonight, as you guys enter the city and head towards Firehouse in the Bone Slums.
Now, it may seem odd to you guys, but I thoroughly enjoyed getting jumped in the street by 4 giants. That was
Good
it was
luck, then.
it was funny to me at least.